Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the Castlevania One Night Knockout Only Tournament. I'm not sure if I've said that acronym correctly, but I am sure that I'm joined by the amazing Subtle Wookie.
Hello, Ivern.
Hello, hello. And we have a most delightful medley of Castlevania 1 speedrunning action for you all today, featuring 8 of the finest Castlevania speedrunners to ever pick up an NES controller. We'll be getting underway shortly. I'm excited, Wookie.
Yeah, this is a great tournament. We have a couple world record holders in the player pool here, and just overall a great talent of great pool of runners.
Yeah,
Lots
a
of talent
fantastic
from kind of the
variety.
old era and this new era too.
Yeah, completely agree. You have like legends returning like Two Snek, you have
Yes.
scroll glitch masters like Trisk, low percent extraordinaire players Aramis, the current whip only world record holder Socrates, who has literally just set a world record
Yes.
yesterday.
That's
Like
amazing.
there's plenty
Just
of
out of the
talent here.
blue, right? He just comes back and
Incredible.
oops, world record.
It just comes back, hey, it's a world record. Where's that come from? Yeah, it's fantastic. And I'm,
And
I'm really
that could
excited to see what they bring.
really come into play if certain things go wrong before death. You lose your holy water or whatever. That experience with whip only can absolutely make or break a run too.
I mean, it's just a good all-round backup strat and just gets you more used to when things go off the rails, as you say.
Yeah, I know that. If I lose holy water before death in a KONOT, that's it. That's rip run, and I am out of the tournament. But yeah, if you have reps with that whip only, you can. It's a little bit slower, obviously, but you can still get the job done, and then you're back on track.
It's just less to
Definitely
think
helps
about.
with faith.
If
Sorry.
you're having to get a cross, as a backup, you have to get the
Ugh.
cross and build up a multiplier, and it's all a bit complicated. I just think you just whip him a few times and call it a day. I think.
Yeah, I wish I could say I didn't have to do that in the last KONOT, but
Oh, it happens to us all. It happens to us all.
it happens indeed. So yeah, it should be a really great afternoon or evening or nights or early morning, depending on where you're at. It's entertainment. Looking forward to seeing a lot of Castlevania action. This is my first time seeing it from this side too, so I'm a little happy just to be chilling and just getting to watch some Castlevania, and not worrying about those race jitters too.
Yeah, that's something definitely all of us have to think about is those nerves. I know from experience as well that if you know you're on a good pace and you're ahead of other people, those nerves start to really kick in.
Yeah, absolutely, and just even especially that first race, you just get the the jitters out, and there's so many for me personally, it's like okay, don't miss the bat boost on your first race, just don't do that. Let's not see any.
Yeah,
Hopefully, we don't see any basements of shame in our first.
indeed. We'll have to see how people handle it. I mean, as we can see on screen at the moment, Zytoriak, another runner who has got a great history with tournaments, is PB'd, I believe, in at least one of them. So
Oh wow, I didn't
great to
know
see
that.
what comes from that.
Yeah, he was his times Castlevania is a little bit before my time. I'm still kind of a newbie, so to speak, considering the amount of history in the Castlevania speedrunning community.
Yeah,
It goes back 10 years now or so, or more. But that sort of modern era, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool history and lots of wonderful players over the years that have come and gone, and we certainly get to see many of them today.
Yeah, especially it's very neat seeing Tuesday, and I'm curious to see the sort of the scroll glitch era of runners versus not, how that kind of lines up in a race, and to see also like which scroll glitches people are going to go for. I think most aren't too risky,
Hmm.
but
Definitely, we'll see at least a few stage 13s, and maybe race 14, which is not has very little time investment to go for, yet has a quite a sizable reward.
yeah, definitely. I think that one saves about 5 seconds.
hmm And as you say, Two Snake's going to be really interesting to see. Was I said world record holder in the pre-scroll glitch era with like incredibly clean play, especially
Yes,
before scroll glitches came in.
yes.
There was so much focus on every little frame, every little optimization of movement, which Two Snake was exceptional at. So very exciting to see how this unfolds.
Yeah, especially in that era when it was sort of getting down to that 11 sub 1120 mark, where they were resetting off of just losing 16 frames. I think frame rules. If people I think familiar with that term, this game does have frame rules in the. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. 16 frame increments.
That sounds right. That sounds vaguely correct. I like my time save measured in full seconds. If we start
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
about frames,
yes.
I'm going home.
I think I remember, again, this is sort of before my time. I came in after the scroll glitch revolution, which I guess we could talk about if people don't know um,
Hmm.
how that works. Do you have a good
Yes.
explanation how that works? The wiggles?
Right. I'll dig deep into my synapses here. So basically, you can break how the game's kind of loading rendering engine works by doing precise turnbacks. At like specific increments. Usually we do that by wiggling in like a set rhythm on the D-pad, and then you can kind of break blocks or add sort of blocks in. It's the technical reasons of why it works are slightly above my brain. It's been explained to me about 20 times, and it'll probably need another 20 times. But it was discovered accidentally by a runner called Nat Goes Fast, who just randomly had a block spawn in the middle of their run. And then it was reverse engineered, I think, by SPD Wolf, I believe. And then it kind of revolutionized the run, added in all sorts of tricks. Initially, it was just a couple. Used to do them by kind of doing a little turn back and then a whip to sort of keep it quite steady, before it was then changed, I think, by JC and Trisk into a more wiggle rhythm. So we'll have to see how that goes. Most of them are going to be in level 5. We'll see Crusher attempts in level 2. So there's a big one in level 2 where we'll see runners try to save. Is it like 10 to 12 seconds or something by skipping most of the Crusher room?
Yeah, I think it's between 9 and 10, something like that. It's a huge time save. That and one of the later ones, the Griddle, I think is the biggest one. I think that's 12.
Yeah, the griddle,
so.
or firing up the griddle at the very start of stage 13 in level 5 is a massive one. We get to see it go on a cheeky little invisible staircase onto the next room and skipping, having to take a bone boost from the skeleton, which is nice.
I love the invisible staircases. I think it looks so cool.
Oh, it's fantastic. It warms the old cockles of the heart. It does.
Especially
As
when you get
does
it in
a
a run,
nice
too.
breakfast we have to make in the following room. You have stage 14, where you have 3 different scroll glitches. You have the bacon, the egg, and the cheese. A delicious medley of time save.
Yeah, I think that's just such a, that's where the game really breaks, right? Where you create doors and you're jumping through floors and then you're going up invisible staircases. If you don't know what's going on, it's pretty mind blowing.
Yeah, that's the sort of point where we all sort of stop and say, has speedrunning gone too far?
Well, and I know that some people aren't really a big fan of scroll glitches too, and so it's a little bit maybe divisive. I don't think there's anyone, and we're all good friends in the community. No one is gonna care if someone goes for it or not. But I know some people don't prefer. I mean, they like the sort of the classic category, and what the game was sort of more just playing the game as Konami intended, but very, very clean and very, very quickly.
I think scroll glitches have added a lot to especially races, because it adds a lot more variation and comeback potential, rather than, I feel like races pre-scroll glitch were very much, is someone going to make like a slight mistake or take a death somewhere and that's it. It's very hard to make any sort of comeback once someone's got a lead pre-scroll glitch.
Oh, okay, that's an interesting take. I like that. Because given those massive time saves that you can get if you do manage to pull one, even if you're maybe 10 or 15 seconds behind, if you get one of those big juicy time saves and the scroll glitches, suddenly you can just leap right into first. That's an interesting take.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there still is the old classic sections of the run that are important. There's the cave skip that's saving 7 seconds in level 4, where we jump on top of the cave. There's obviously the Dracula fight. We've seen who knows how many races over the years that have been like suddenly swung by a death to Dracula. So there's going to be a lot riding on those fights.
I'm getting stressed out just thinking about it from a racing perspective. Going into that Dracula fight is so. Once things, for folks who don't know, the Dracula fight is more or less kind of scripted, at least the beginning. But then if you, the approach to Dracula, if you lose even one frame, then everything goes completely off script. Or if you just things kind of go off the rails a little bit in that fight. It's so easy to go from a very controlled, this person looks like they know exactly what they're doing, to, baby's first speed run attempting a Dracula fight.
Suddenly we're playing casually again. But I often see that happen in races when So Dracula can do one of two fireball patterns, like a high pattern or a low pattern. And the idea is if you get the low pattern, some runners will then do go for a 10-frame pause buffer to try and get back on the right pattern. But if they mess up that pause buffer, suddenly it's all gone off the rails, and then you can imagine the screaming and possibly crying that then ensues.
And I'm so impressed though that some folks, you know, they put in the reps and they know the fight so well that they can sort of, you know what I mean? They can kind of get out of that a little bit, right? They're not going to have a very fast fight, but they can recover that. They know, okay, well, here's sort of in a way we can kind of reset a little bit. For me, it's just, you know, hair on fire, screaming. That's it. It's just, you know, we've reverted to chaos.
For me, my tears are already falling and I'm reaching for the reset button.
Indeed, that's pretty much my experience as well. It looks like we're still getting set up. I think our hardworking production team is still making sure everybody's streams are sort of working and synced. And so we have 8 runners. And I think we're going to just sort of see a smattering of the of 4 at a time, and then it's sort of that the production staff's you know, going to get everyone basically gets some screen time here as we see people move through the. Then we talked about the format, right? Where with the slowest person will be eliminated.
Yeah, the slowest runner of each round will be eliminated until we get to the final, where I believe it's going to be a best 2 out of 3 between the final 2 surviving runners.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I don't know if we've done a best of 3 before, but I think that'll be nice. That'll be a good capper for the tournament, just to see, because obviously any given race, anything can happen. You can easily just, you know, fall in any of these pits, especially level 3 that J-Dirk is on right now. This is one of the most notorious levels for me in a race, like, because they're so easy to get knocked into a pit.
Yeah, level 3 is just, you'll find that especially when people learn in the Castlevania 1 speedrun, it's this level beyond all else that causes the most amount of problems.
Yeah, especially this screen
so
8 too. Yeah, there's so many spots where it's just, you're in a pit, and then now your whip is reset to a leather whip, and then you have no holy water, and then hit that reset button. So but obviously not the case in a race. You just gotta...
anyone can go out in any race. I mean, it's a bit like the Hunger Games, except in theory we all go home happy and maybe with a biscuit or 2.
Hopefully there won't be any deaths.
Hopefully there'll be biscuits. I did offer to buy someone a biscuit if they did land a death crit in a run, but I have a feeling we won't see that. It's not quite the best idea.
No, but that would be rather spectacular. Don't you have to get a scroll glitch as well?
Not
to set up the death crit?
For any percent. For whip only, I think you can get a scroll glitch, which makes a death crit easier. So when we talk about crits, you'll see that when we get into level 1, because it plays a role there as well. If you hit an enemy on the same frame that it hits you, you will do damage for every frame your whip is out. And that can do, especially if you're on stairs as well, which keeps you locked in place, you do a lot of damage and can one-shot the first boss. And you technically can do quite a lot of damage to death as well. It's just runners don't tend to go for it in any percent because it saves like half a second, whereas the back crit in level 1 saves like 3 seconds.
Yeah, so I think we're going to probably see, everyone's going to go for back crit, I assume. And then I think there's the Medusa crit setup and the Frank crit. And then obviously we'll try and see them do some crits on Dracula as well. So actually most of them, basically every boss except mummies.
Yeah, and I guess even mummies sort of have a crit with the crosses, even though I think works slightly different way. But yeah, they have the Medusa crit. That's between there's different setups for that I believe that are either like between a 2 and a 7 frame window that save slightly different amounts of time, but it's about half a second. But it's not too bad to go for if you miss it. And then there's the Frank crit, which I believe it's either always like frame perfect or it's like a 2 or 3 frame window. It's quite precise, but that saves like I think a second and a half. I could be wrong.
That sounds right. I think the Frank one's a little bit more of a juicy time save. I am getting word that countdown is imminent for the race to begin.
Oh,
so, this is exciting. I'm getting hyped up here. This is so much fun to be sitting in the booth and just getting to watch all these really good runners and see what's going to happen. This is very exciting.
Get to see high quality gameplay. When I play, I don't see any high quality gameplay, so it's nice to see the top runners in action here. Oh, countdown is coming apparently.
Yes.
Oh, we're going. We're
and
off.
I think that's it. We are going. I think I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong tab. I was looking at chat. So I think here we are. So we got Socrates, Triss, Kimball, and Dirk. 4 great runners. So 3 of those 4 runners are sub 11 now, right?
Yes, Mr. Kimball joining the sub 11 club recently. Like Mr. Kimball, as someone who's watched his journey all the way from like learning the run to now, gone from now getting the Coops % world record, easy mode world record, damageless world record, currently 4th place in both any % and any % most no scroll glitch. Kimball is probably the most improved runner over the last year, just incredible performances. So very excited to see what he will do. You've got Frisk, as we said earlier, who's just former world record holder, I believe still currently 2nd place. Probably the best scroll glitch, or most consistent scroll glitch player on the planet.
Wild with those glitches. Now we're going to see early activations. We've got 2 early stopwatches. Are you going to go for... This is a 3-second time save.
And I believe Triss gets it. Yep, Triss gets the early stopwatch. So Triss had to manipulate a frame-perfect stopwatch from a zombie and then had to activate it coming into the room frame-perfectly. Other runners, I believe, getting the bat boost there.
And Chakra not getting the holy water, or is he not getting the stopwatch? I wonder if he's going to have to just... Is he going to go for the axe here, or is he just going to go for it all and just try and do the back crit?
I think just go for the back crit, but okay, no, it does get an axe. No back crit for Triss.
Okay.
Back crit for Kimball though, not for J-Derg. J-Derg, another incredible runner as well. He's had lots of great runs and performances in the last year or so.
Yeah,
Shocker doing the axe back up there.
That makes sense, right? You don't want to go for, because killing the bat whip only is... I don't even know. I always die if I have to do that. Shocker is a much more experienced player than I am, and he knows how to do that, but that's a pretty horrible position to be in, whereas the axe is not a terrible backup.
Yeah, that was a good improvisation. I think what happened there is I think Chakra must have stood on the wrong pixel just for a moment.
Yeah.
Which, you stand on the wrong pixel when the bat flies into you, you don't get the drop. So good improvisation, because that's going to be a key skill in this race, is can you come back from like a slight error like that.
Yeah, and knowing those backups and knowing just in the heat of the moment which backup to choose and what to go for, right? Because it kind of, it's like, okay, well, I'll just get the back crit, or, maybe just go for the glory or whatever. But I think it definitely makes sense to do exactly what he did and just go for that kill.
We're seeing now the old-fashioned, the good old Medusa boost, one of the iconic classic tricks of this speedrun through the
Anyone
ceiling.
can do that one. That's an easy boost. Saves probably 10 seconds or more.
J-Derg and Kimball approaching the Crusher. Let's see, Kimball's doing the wiggles under the Crusher here. Very scary, but it should be okay. Does move a block, actually moves 2 blocks, but not the correct 2 blocks. Frisk doesn't either. J-Derg moves a block, but no Crushers on this first race that I can see here.
No, we got some good wiggle. We got some good level rearrangement, but unfortunately no time saves. Oh, Chakra got the tease there. He got 1 block, but... He needed the second. That's such a heartbreak every time you see that, right? You think, oh, did I get it? Did I get it? No. Okay.
You have to basically break away like the whole staircase there, not just part of it. And so you'll see the first part broken, as Wookie says, and it's like, oh, it's so exciting. And then the other part's not broken. It's like, oh, so close. But it keeps all our runners that we can see here all sort of fairly even as we swap over to some of our other runners who are also just finishing up Medusa from the looks of things. So this is seemingly quite close across the board here.
Yeah, no scroll glitches to break the game. Looks like Buzzy's feed might be a little bit off, or am I lagging?
It's all frozen for me at the moment.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Here we go. I think we're going into 3 now. I think there's a little bit of a technical difficulty there. Looks like we're maybe catching back up now. I see 2-stack, Zytoriak, Buzzy, and then Aramis just coming up into 3.
Doing a Fleeman boost to that platform there.
Doing that.
Buzzy unfortunately missing it and taking a couple of knockbacks. This is where level 3 gets a bit scary if you start taking a lot of damage early doors.
Yeah, I think he was going for that faster boost, which does save about half a second, but it's notoriously, at least for me, it's either free or impossible, that glitch. Or that, that faster sort of boost there.
Budsy making up had a really wonderful 7-2 that was very clean there, so good job from Budsy. Snack gets, and Zaitoriak hits the glorious Aramis Yeet to get the
Thank you,
axe.
yes. No run is complete without it, so I hear.
Yeah, this is one I've heard too, and an incredible job there getting the cross, and Snack hitting the potion manip, the free frame window potion manip there to get through that room nice and quickly.
Yeah, I feel like he's always going to hit that, right? Because he's one of those runners that just has those reps where you just needed to do those things. Pre-scroll glitch consistently, and Budsy getting it too. That's a nice little pickup for him. Aramis unfortunately didn't have the axe to get the axe, so he's got to do a little backup here, but now he's back in business.
Snack doing a bit of an improvised bridge here. I'm not sure if there was an attempt at God Bridge, potentially. They didn't look like Ouija Bridge. So the very last bridge of this level, you can lose a set amount of frames to basically have a completely consistent pattern. There's a slightly faster version called God Bridge, where you manipulate a couple of drops and stuff. Snack making it through there very nicely, as is Zaitoriak and Budsy, and then quickly throwing the cross will do a lot of damage if the mummies overlap, and we're already through that level. Again, everyone's having a really nice race so far.
Aramis did, unfortunately, looks like he took a death there, which is very easy to do. This is what we're talking about. This is the level, right? But he also has a lot of whip-only experience, so...
Yeah, Aramis is a former low percent world record holder, can come back from all sorts of situations, so he definitely has that in his repertoire as well. Very good runner. As we
Certainly
go for cave skip, I think Snack might have hit the right pixel there. Yeah, gets the cave skip, saving a nice 7 seconds.
Oh, I think that's a little low. Yeah, in the drink. Oh no. See, Budsy. No. Okay, so Snack, only one getting the cave skip there, but you know that's also still a very difficult thing to do. There are times where I just completely forget how to do that. I lose that.
Yeah, what our runners are trying to do is they're trying to activate the stopwatch while the fish that comes up goes up like a pixel, within a pixel or two above the candle. And that's kind of how you tell if you've got it or not. You can try and save it with a quick pause buffer, but that's like rolling the dice at that point then. I
think it's like, I remember JC saying it's like if you pause, it's a 10 frame. If you pause it 10 frames, just like the 2-cycle backup, you will always get it. But again, I mean, that's so hard to like exactly 10 frame pause. Come on.
It is, yeah. I just hit the button twice and just hope for the best.
Roll the dice, right? It looks like Aramis is getting the whip backup kill of the mummies here.
Snack going for the Frank crit here. Oh, doesn't quite get it. It is a very precise window, but it gets a good backup and is solidly through that level. Aramis entering, as you say, level 4. Zaitoriak has the axe here coming into the...
oh no, he got axed. Oh no.
It's a notorious drop in Fleeman Alley.
So hard to catch all the action.
Budsy getting through there as well. Let's see how this is going to be all. Can Zaitoriak do the axe fight with Frank?
This is tough. He does have the multiplier though, so that's not too bad.
Come on, Zaitoriak.
This is very tense.
Oh,
is he out of? He's out of hearts. Oh, nice. That's really clutch to be able to pull that off in a race.
Snack making good strides into level 5 so far as we switch on over to Jada, Chakra, Trisk, and Kimball. Kimball also getting the axe, it seems, during that level, entering level 5. That's going to be interesting. There is a holy water at the start of 5 to get back into it, but it was good to see Kimball must have gotten through that fight with axe as well. I'm not sure if we've had any scroll glitches. Trisk is still in level 4, interesting.
Yeah, that's a little surprising to me.
Something must have gone wrong there at some point. Maybe a death as well.
Just missing the firing up the griddle glitch there. He got that glitch block right below where he needs it to be, but it looks like Chakra or actually Durg is now in the lead. It looked like maybe it was Snack tied or something. Hard to see without seeing all of them, but
Jada gets the bacon in the ceiling.
Nice.
Jada
There's our first on-screen scroll glitch. Oh, he's gonna go for the full sandwich here. Chakra unfortunately getting a notorious block there.
Yes, the good old Aramis block. Jada does manage to get cheese in the end. I think that might have been second try on the cheese. The wall scroll glitch here, which...
So, yeah, and this is where this just gets...
The doors in the wrong place.
This gets crazy here, where the doors are now warping you ahead. So now he's ahead of Chakra. So I understand that, like, it makes the door sort of appear where the one that Chakra's going through right now is the one that Jada just went through, sort of according to game logic. So he sort of warped ahead, so to speak.
So that, I think, puts J-Derg in the lead of the runners we have on screen at the moment. This is quite good from J-Derg.
Approaching death here. Now, this is an easy fight if things go according to plan. Catastrophic if they don't. So, J-Derg has lots of experience with this fight, though, so it's very easy to lock him into place.
It is. It's just also very easy to slightly let him go, and then it all goes a bit sideways.
I just didn't want a commentator's curse him. I just wanted to... even going for a little spicy jump up there.
J-Derg's having a really nice, clean race so far.
Yeah, I don't know if you have a timer, but like... it's looking very clean, yeah.
I don't know the time, but the vibes are good, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, this is true. It's not about the timer. It's like, as J-Derg said, it's like the bear racing. There's a bear behind you at all times, and you just have to be faster than the next person, You have to have a buffer between you and the bear.
That's why you shouldn't give up in these races as well, because even if you feel like, oh, everything's gone wrong, everything might have gone wrong for someone else as well.
Exactly. I definitely had that happen in the last race where things were not going too well, but they were just slightly worse for somebody else.
And Triss really struggling with these later scroll glitches here, unfortunately, as well. Unusual. Doesn't actually attempt the race 14 one either.
Wow.
I wonder if interesting. Triss usually very consistent on those.
Yeah, certainly in level 5 too. He was watching him win his world record grind era. He was a machine with it. May have a little bit of slight hiccups today or something with his wiggles.
It's the first run I feel like is always the one where everyone has like the sort of jitters. After that, then it kind of calms down a little. But as we see J-Derg going straight for Dracula, excellent stuff. Chakra not too far behind. Kimball entering the level 6 bridge. Frisk on very low amount of health, so grabs the meat in level 5. I don't blame Frisk at all.
That's so smart to do. See how this Dracula fight goes for Derg.
Let's see. Gets the back jump. Dracula's not quite in the right place, but doesn't get hit.
I think it's still okay. Still good because he can kind of complete the cycle here, right?
Yeah, goes for a backup crit, doesn't get it, so it does mean can't take any more hits. Chakra does get a backup crit though with the whip. That's where that whip only practice is paying dividends there. That's really good.
Yeah, excellent. It's so hard to catch all the action.
Oh, it is. My eyes are darting everywhere. I don't know where's what.
It looks like Derg does have Cookie locked down though, so it's between him and Chakra.
Yep, not sure what's going on with our other 4 races, but at least of the 4 we see here, J-Derg does take that.
Yeah, congrats to Derg, at least from these 4.
From what I can tell in the chat, it looks like Kimball might have finished first. I'm not certain. Well, I guess we'll find out shortly.
Our timers, it's possible we lost sync there when things got disconnected?
Possibly. Of course, we'll have the full standards before sure, as Kimball on screen here seems to have... just still fighting Cookie Monster. Frisk is entering level 6.
Yeah, I guess we must have been a little desynced there, so... Looks like...
All we know is that somebody won.
That is true.
GG's, Itoriak finishing up. Aaron was getting the meat and heading up through level 6.
Oh yeah, he's showing off the line to me. Alright, so yeah, now is the... Let's finish strong, Aramis. So he's jumping off there because that doesn't lose any frames. If he just walked off there, he would have lost frames and everything would have been kerflooey. So all this is very precise leading to you.
Kimball saying in chat there that the screen names are mixed. Okay, well, somebody's doing very well.
Okay. Oh, Aramis on the big screen here. All right, let's
Whoever you are, that's one. We're
pixel.
proud of you.
Oh, this was a nice fight, though. Was that was that a 4.5, a 3.5, perhaps?
Yeah, cleanly done by Aramis here, going through Cookie Monster. Keeping him locked in place, ideally while crouching like this, so you can get into these holy waters. You throw it, does some extra damage as well, makes it a slightly faster fight than if he was locked standing up.
Textbook machine gun kill there. And GG's Aramis.
GG's. Solid first race.
Excellent. Well done to everybody. So So yeah, I think we'll get our standings updated in a moment.
Yep. Who do you think won that race, Bookie?
Well, I kind of have a little bit of a spoiler because I also can see the chat too. But yeah, I mean, I think Aramis won our hearts.
Yes.
So, and I think that's all there is.
Indeed, indeed.
And I really kudos to him for finishing it out too, because taking a death at level 3, I mean, come on, that's just that's demoralizing.
It's so easily done, and when it happens, you just sort of feel like your soul sort of ebb out of the body. You just want to cry for like a good 10 minutes. Because you just know what like a slog the rest of it is. It's really difficult. So like as you say, huge kudos to Aramis for finishing that out, and especially with a nice, really clean Dracula at the end.
Yeah, it's a nice little morale picture there. Really good, strong finish. Yeah, because not only do you die, but it's not just like you have to start over, but then you have to build up all your resources. Depending on where you die, he couldn't get any of the power ups he sort of needed, and then it just you got everything goes so off script there, and it's just brutal. But good on him for coming back.
Indeed, indeed. We could see Jada briefly on screen there, practicing some wiggles in the starting area. I saw lots of blocks moving, so maybe we'll see a scroll glitch or two in this next race.
Yeah, I don't think... What did we see there? We saw...
Jada get bacon and cheese.
Bacon, and he got cheese. Okay, right. Although we don't know if that was actually Jada.
Well, somebody did it. Whoever you are that's doing these scroll glitches, I'm right behind you. I believe in you.
That's true. Okay. Now you're saying if it's Kimball, maybe JD and Kimball were swapped. But yeah,
we're told that numbers on the screen should match the standings now. Okay, so that means Kimball did win that first race. So excellent job by Kimball there. Shocker at second, Trisnek third, Tris fourth. Ooh.
Okay, this okay, I wonder if because some of the captures looked a little bit off to me based on what I've seen on their streams. You know what I mean? Because everyone's got their different palettes. Some are on emulator, some are on Mister, some are playing on original hardware, and of course everyone's got their own capture cards. And now this kind of more lines up with I think these runners, what I'm used to seeing, sort of what their streams look like. So I think this is kind of coming into focus for me now.
Oh, I don't have that detailed knowledge in my memory bank. I'd see an 8-bit Simon Belmont, and that's about as far as I get.
It's not even knowledge; it's a sort of gut feeling, you know. I suppose, but so I think it was Kimball that maybe got bacon. But yeah, we saw bacon and then cheese, but we didn't see Griddle or Crusher from what I saw.
No, I didn't. I think we only saw like half of the Crusher, the first block. I don't think we saw any full Crushers, at least that were on screen at the time.
I wonder if we're going to see anyone go for some of the crazier ones like Pineapple Express or something like that. Just for,
I don't think so. It feels like it's so dicey, that one, and it saves like 2 seconds more than a normal Crusher.
Oh, is it only that little amount? Forgiven for
it's not much. I believe it's in SPD Wolf's current world record, but I think that's the only run it's in. It's a very difficult, very precise trick. I know Triss can do it as well. I think Wolf and Trisk are the only two that have ever really seriously gone for it in runs. I could be misremembering, but it's even harder than Crusher by a lot, and it does not save much more.
It is it's a wild trick to look at there, to see when it's just like, oh, I'll just hop right up there.
We're seeing Kimball here move a lot of blocks. We just saw Jado do it as well, and now we can see Kimball moving a lot of blocks in this starting area as well. So it's feeling like the scroll glitches they're warming up a little here.
Yeah, this is a great place if people are, when they're starting to learn wiggles too. It's like, okay, we'll just load up a courtyard here, and just Kimball's giving us a great demonstration of what it can do to the level where you're like, understand it, which I don't understand it, but if I could paraphrase people who do understand it, there's sort of garbage blocks outside of the level that you can't really normally see, and you manipulate what tiles the game is going to display, and it sort of plucks those out of the garbage and then puts them on screen, which is what Kimball was kind of showing. Those blocks that look all wonky and nothing you would see ordinarily in the game.
It's like a fun and exciting form of recycling.
They get their little time to shine. They've been off screen for 35, 40 years? How? And now they're getting a little bit of
wait a minute.
Yes, indeed.
But yes, I do believe Aramis was the one eliminated from that last race, sadly. But again, a solid comeback performance there as well. You know, having to come back from multiple deaths in level 3. And I believe Kimball was our first place winner there, believes, and moving even more blocks. Goodness me! Oh, I think the rust and the nerves are out now. The mittens are on. The frost is thawing. It's warming up. It's heating up.
Okay, are we getting ready to go into another round here, or are we going to a little bit of a break?
I would be able to tell you if I was paying attention. I shall investigate.
Fair enough.
Oh, countdown is imminent. Countdown is imminent.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I like that. Okay, I like this. There.
Oh.
Shout out to Retro Gaming Live. They're a fantastic production team, and we're just here to yak, and they're doing all the hard work.
Yeah, the staff have been incredibly helpful with setting all this up. I don't know what day it is, to be honest.
Oh, and I keep looking at the wrong. I keep looking at the live feed, which is because I just want to look at the chat. But we have our own little private feed. So I think we're kind of improvising a little bit because we don't have the bot, unfortunately. They're doing a great job.
We are down to 7, and soon it will be 6. Who will be our next runner eliminated? Who will be our next top place finisher? Let us find out in this run, starting now. Let the jolliness commence. Do you have a pick for this race, Wookie? Who do you think's coming out ahead? Put you on the spot.
I think if Triss can get those wiggles online, because he's so consistent with those, I think it maybe. Now we don't know who what stream Triss was on, but I feel like if he can just pull off a few of those wiggles, especially in Crusher and Griddle, I think he's got to be a real favorite just for the consistency there.
Yeah, I agree. When Trisk is on it, like looks almost unstoppable. Can just like throw out sub 11 runs just constantly. It's quite incredible. I'm starting to feel J-Derg a little bit though. I have the feeling like performed really solidly. Depending on if the nameplate was correct, it looked like to be performing very solidly in that last race. And as we could see in warm up there, a bit like Kimball was moving a lot of blocks. Feels like the wiggle rhythm is quite solid because that's what the scroll glitches really, or what really matters for the scroll glitches is hitting that rhythm on the controller, the tap 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 tap. I mean, when I used to try learning it, I used to listen to Trisk's controller input.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
same thing exactly. Where he has that. I don't know if it's his microphone setup or whatever, but that like the clack 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 clack. That's helped me learn almost more than anything. He did get the early stopwatch, Triss. You got that early activation, so he's currently 3 seconds ahead.
Saves early stopwatch. Saves. I think it's about like 3. Is it 3 to 3.3, something like that? But
yeah, and the back crit.
Nice.
So he is
Kimball as well there.
Triss is currently on PB pace because he didn't get both those in his former world record.
Gotta hit a few scroll glitches now. Come on, Triss, let's get it.
I mean, it's how hard can it really be, right?
Oh, as we move over to see some Budsy Zytoriak. Jada all seemingly through level 1 without too much issues. Zytoriak slightly behind, so I'm wondering maybe if there was either maybe a missed bat boost there, possibly, but I'm not certain.
Yeah, because you can do a backup bat boost. I think it only costs maybe about 5 or 6 seconds, which isn't too bad. And it avoids going down into the dreaded basement.
I think it's just the important. Once you lose the as you say, the 6 or 7 seconds to bat boost, is that you don't sort of panic and then let it happen again, because then it starts to 7, 14, 21 seconds.
Oh, this is true.
Massively behind, but
yes,
no one seems to be no one is out of it yet. As we head into the Crusher room here for Triss, let's see how Triss Rhythm's looking this time, and J-Derg not too far behind, as is Budsy. Gets the wiggles. Not sure about that rhythm.
Oh, and he does.
Completely perfect. Of course. This is why I don't do.
I know, it's so terrible. You think it's the worst feeling ever, and then it works. Oh, and it looks like Budsy gets one too.
Oh wow, let's go Budsy as well.
Budsy hitting it.
Frisk and Budsy now saving 10 to 12 seconds, something like that, over everyone else.
Yes. Here. And then Triss getting the Medusa crit there, I think, as well.
Wow, incredible. Okay, Trisk suddenly is like, okay, I'm dusted off the the mittens. I don't know why I keep going back to mittens, but the mittens are on. Staying warm, we're staying toasty as the spice begins to flow here. We're getting some of our first big scroll glitches.
That's exciting to see that we got 2 runners get it. Buzzy's actually quite good at that. He gets it so much more than I can. And then...
I've never been able to hit the crusher in a run. Oh, and Triss almost getting a backup coffee there. You try and kind of get up to that top platform early by wheeling in some extra blocks. That was sort of a backup where you have to boost off a Fleeman to do it, but unfortunately didn't quite get it there. Oh, sorry, was that Triss? I'm not even sure, but
that was Triss, yeah. Perhaps a little bit of hubris there going for coffee. It's a very minor time save, but also, you know, it's all about the, you know, the showmanship too. Got to show off those glitches.
It's for the love of the sport.
Exactly. And oh dear. Okay, Kimball has a scary bone.
Yeah, that's the scariest bone that skeleton can throw. You just kind of have to like wait for like a brief second and just sort of like hold your nerve and just hold on to the truth that it won't hit you.
Yeah, that's one where I usually either try and turn left and fall in the pit, or I do a panic jump sometimes there, which may or may not save me. I'm not sure, but I don't know if Triss was going for that. Oh, okay. He's in
Triss
a kind of a
informed me before this started that he was going to intentionally walk into that pillar. Whether that was on such occasion of that happening or not, I'm not certain. But I will believe Triss on this occasion.
I think the first one was. The second boost there certainly not intentional, but he should be okay here as long as he can stay on script, right?
Yeah, like this bridge, as we said earlier, if you lose exactly 66 frames by doing like freestanding actions. I think it's 66 frames anyway. You will have a very consistent bridge, and then you can finish off quite strongly. We'll have to get the meat at the end here, though, for the mummy fight.
Yes, absolutely. That would be bad news, too. Looks like 2sec was, again, doing maybe a little bit of a variation. I'm not sure if... Yeah, because he's going left. I think he does something a little bit different. Again, that's one of the, you know, old-school runners. He's got such a large repertoire of ways to handle screens and things like that. I mean, because he was running before this setup was even found, the Ouija Bridge, I believe.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, as you say, 2sec has a very storied, like, incredible history in the game, and can just, you say, pull out like an incredible sort of frame time-saving method out of the back pocket there. As we head into level 4 and cave skip, let's see how Triss gets on. That looks perfect to me from Triss. We'll soon see. Yep.
Budsy look good too.
Excellent from Budsy.
I think that was that scary one where it was that 3rd pixel.
You're never too sure.
Dur goes for a different setup here. He goes for a much higher one, so I don't know. Okay, let's see. Pause. So, unfortunately, not getting
slightly too low, but back to boost on there. At least he recognised it. That's another key thing, is that like if you're not going to get the boost, you have to recognise if the bat is too low to actually jump on.
Yes, and Zytoria getting it this time too. That's nice to see.
Got to keep an eye out for our runners in Fleeman Alley here. There's a very specific ways you can throw the holy water and do the whips to avoid drops fairly consistently, but it can be tricky to do, and some runners, like possibly myself, just kind of YOLO it and just, if an item falls on your head, an item falls on your head. But I don't see so far any drops for any of our runners, which is good.
No, it's always a terrible feeling to get the axe on your head.
Makes the Frank fight certainly a lot scarier.
I think you got Zytoria coming through clean. Well, I don't want to say I don't want to curse people, but okay, no axes in Fleeman Alley. Excellent.
To see, was that maybe a Frank crit from Triss though? I'm not certain. I think possibly.
He is
from Budsy as well. Everyone's having a really clean run so far.
And Buzzy too. Yeah, I'm not sure how our other 4 are doing, but these 2. I mean, you can't be doing too much better, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, especially when we've had like crushes, as you say, from Triss and Budsy so far, so they have to be massively in the lead, I would think.
Let's see. Is he going to get a
level 4 as well? Not too far behind.
A griddle. Perhaps I cursed him a little bit. No griddle there.
Kimball not too far. I wonder if Kimball might have got a crusher possibly, because not too far behind either here. Shocker taking a couple knockbacks. Got to be so careful not to pick up that watch. Doesn't do it.
Oh, okay.
The other way around.
So no griddles that I've seen. Because that could have put Chakra like ahead, right?
Certainly could have done.
You got that.
I did not see anyone fire up the old griddle on this occasion. Everyone seems fairly even. Triss still maintaining a little bit of a lead here. I imagine if Budsy's had a decent start to the level, probably in a fairly similar position as well.
Yeah,
Chakra and
absolutely.
Tusnek. I mean, Tusnek I don't think has hit any scroll glitches or goes for them, and is still kind of
And
neck
he's
and neck
still
with
right
Josie
there,
still.
too. Yeah. It's such a clean runner, right?
Yeah, it's just so good.
Then from Triss.
Okay,
Kimball.
bacon. Let's see. Oh,
there's a
bacon
taste
from
of bacon.
Kimball. There we go.
Yes, the names are very silly.
It's just better than calling it, what was it, like used to be like stage 14 top, stage 14 ceiling, stage 14 wall. You kind of get a bit fed up of saying that after a while.
Absolutely. And it looks like Triss did get egg and cheese here, so he's going to be able to do some fun stuff here. You look at his screen there, he climbs the invisible staircase.
That's really big from Triss, because I think between egg and cheese, I think it's something like 14 seconds, I think, for the two combined.
Yeah, it's massive.
So that, I think Triss probably has a fairly sizable advantage here, but there's a lot can still happen.
Okay, he got the lock. Okay. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
We both had that nervous moment there. Where we thought,
I had a panic there. Maybe that was all tactical and under control. I don't know, but I just sort of just go through the motions, and if anything goes off a little bit on the death fight, I completely panic. I don't know what's an acceptable threshold for him to not get locked in place.
Yeah, you see those scythes spawning, and then that's when the screaming starts. Okay, Budsy's also finishing up level 5 here, not too far behind Triss. Might have lost a bit of time in that level, but I mean that's solely because Triss hit two like big scroll glitches there, saved a lot of time. Yeah,
it's so hard to keep up with that kind of scroll glitch shenanigans.
Yeah, when Triss wiggles be wiggling, like Triss can make such a massive lead.
Yeah, as we're certainly seeing here as we go into the clock tower.
Jado and Zaitoriak both finishing death almost at the same time here, and very cleanly. This just seems to be a very solid race from everybody.
Yeah,
I don't want to jinx it too early.
I know.
Here, but this is really good. This shows you the caliber of all of our runners throughout this KONOT.
Interesting. Triss going for the safety meet. I guess that makes sense. You always just want to go for it in a race, right?
I don't know if Triss knows. Like, I mean, he probably has a feeling based on the hitting Crusher and Egg and Cheese that Trisk's likely having it in a really solid spot. There's no need to like risk it to just skipping safety meet and losing 3 seconds because
absolutely. Although Kimball didn't have a choice, he got the Tiramisu Towers or whatever we want to call it. He got 17, so he just moved into 17. First. That we can see, I think, or actually no. Well, he's pretty much tied now with Triss. I don't have the ability to look. It's too hard to track.
Triss might still be slightly ahead of the feed.
Yeah, no.
This is close. This is like a cycle of Dracula in it.
Kimball got the 2 cycle.
Oh my god. And Triss. Oh, but what's happening?
Oh my god.
This is incredible. The photo finish here between Kimball and Triss.
Holy crap.
This
is insane. Well, I don't even know. Are we gonna have to frame count that? I don't know who. I don't know if we can. We might have to get, the instant replay or something to see who won.
You think
that was insane?
Oh my goodness.
Kimball coming back with a clutch last-minute scroll glitch that Triss did not attempt.
Toriak took a death maybe because it's having to get the cross back here.
Yeah.
But that was wild. That was incredible from both Trisk and Kimball. Though I'm not sure who took that. I think it was Trisk. At least in the chat as well, it seems to be Trisk, but I'm not sure we'll need to.
Yeah, by an absolute hair. I guess it doesn't really, so to speak, matter, right? Because obviously neither of those runners are going out. But
yeah, and that's why it was smart to grab the safety meet as well, because when you just don't have to be last to move on to the next round. So when you had a run that's gone so well, you don't need to take any massive gambles to save a further 3 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm getting another classic machine gun kill here by Toriak finishing up.
Finishing up cleanly here on the recovery.
Yeah. GG's to everybody here.
GG's, big GG's. That was an exciting one. Goodness
wow.
me.
Kimball with that clutch last minute scroll glitch and the 2 cycle as well.
Yeah, I mean, Kimball has been running like really consistently for the last, let's say, year or so. Is there has
Yeah.
been like just improvement upon improvement upon improvement. You like pop into Kimball's stream and it's like, oh my goodness, like just so good.
Yeah. How are you doing this?
It is
Because
magic.
yeah, he started after I did. Actually, I remember seeing him. At that point I had already had a sub 12, and he was still working on it. And then yeah, he's completely surpassed me on every single level and every single metric possible in this game. It's always really exciting to see.
Yeah, same here. As I said earlier, I was seeing like Kimball's like potentially a first stream or one of the first streams of CV1 and kind of learning the basics to go from that to, you know, now being a top contender in like every category of the game is quite incredible from Kimball.
Yeah, and actually Kimball recently winning the sub 11 bounty. There's currently an active bounty in the CV1 community put on mostly Trisk, but kind of me too. Trisk has shelled out most of the money at this point, but Trisk Kimball rather got a juicy $250 for that sub 11.
Yeah, incredible achievement. That's so difficult to do. Only a handful of runners have done it, and so Zaitoriak, just to confirm, Zaitoriak is eliminated from that round, but still a solid performance indeed there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just just even finishing this game in under 15 minutes sometimes feels like quite an accomplishment. It's not to be understated. It is a very, very difficult game to just even beat casually, let alone under racing stress and.
Yeah, it's so tricky. You can do like even once you're thousands of attempts into this game, it's so easy for things to just go off the rails, and then you're sort of trying to claw tooth and nail to get back into a run. So it's very impressive what every runner in this KONOT's been able to pull forth so far. Everyone's been finishing runs.
Yeah, sometimes it's very easy to hit that DNF, but good to see that effort and pull through, and just to finish strong, as all of our runners have done at this point.
Indeed.
I'm curious what the times are in some of these races. Not that it necessarily matters, but I see an 11:39. I don't know if Buzzy got an 11:39 or Kimball and Trisk got an 11:39. I don't have access to
times myself. I almost don't want to know because I'll probably just cry a little bit seeing everyone beat my PB every run. But it's quite incredible.
I don't know, Wyvern. You have a pretty incredible PB.
Well, I don't know. Kimball's last run was an 11:23.
That's easily tramps my PB by almost 10 seconds. Actually, no, over 10 seconds.
Almost beats mine as well. That's I'm only like 2 seconds ahead of that. Just to be able to hit an 11:23 in a run, that is wild.
Yeah. And I don't know if Trisk was hair. Well, they were probably both 11:23s to be honest. They were less than a second. That might be one of our best race times ever, actually, across the KONOTs this year.
Yeah, I think Trisk might have hit like a sub 11 in one before, just wild.
Chris when all those scroll glitches
with like scroll glitches is just nuts. Like I've seen Triss like start up like a 20-minute stream, comes in, hits like 6 scroll glitches, gets like a 10:55, and then it calls it a night. I'm like, excuse me, I couldn't do this if you gave me 6 months.
Chakra did he did his whip only attempts where he got that world record last night on his stream, and then he did one any percent attempt and got an 11:29 and like beat my PB sound like. It's just like, really just one attempt, just a DRS attempt where you haven't even this is his warm up for the KONOT and just beats my PB right like that. Jeez, the talent.
I mean, yeah, that just blows my mind. That's incredible. I mean, if anyone wants to learn this game, this is a game that's like really accessible to learn for all different levels of strats. And the great thing as well, there's so many lovely people that can help you, like Lomas. We just mentioned Chakra there, like Trish, like all of these runners you can see on stream have been so helpful to like everyone else learning. It's like it is a lovely community. Join us.
Absolutely. And how many of us have learned from Two Snakes tutorials as well?
Exactly, yeah, myself included.
I think maybe like most or almost maybe all of the runners, other than Two Snake himself, obviously, might have learned from his tutorials.
Maybe even Two Snake learned from his tutorials. We don't even know.
That would be amazing. Invent a time machine, get good at the game, and then teach yourself.
Yes. Oh, there's some sort of cheeky paradox in there probably, but it's confusing.
I think some of our runners are taking a little bit of a break, so I think we might be
Mm-hmm.
a little bit before the next run is
Yeah.
firing up. So we have 6 now. Is that right?
Yep, we're down to 6. Runners are sat in the corner of the ring. They've got the towels around the necks. They're consulting with their Castlevania wiggling coaches as we speak.
Mm-hmm. And did we say that we're doing best of 3 for the top 2, right?
I believe once we get to 2 runners remaining, yes, it'll be
Yeah.
best of 3 if I'm not mistaken.
Excellent.
And so far, it's hard to say who's going to take it. Like Trisk would usually be, I would say, the favorite based on the last few KONOT performances, but Kimball is like really shown up strong today as well. And honestly, everyone has. It's really hard to call this so far.
Yeah, once he broke that sub 11 barrier, they it seems like he's just, potential got fully unlocked there. Now he's just in beast mode, and he streams all the time too. Like I couldn't do that. He has this he's that grind mentality to play just one game over and over and over again, and just to get better and refined, and just get better and refined. I can't do that.
Has a really amazing mindset for it. Like I just like, as you say, Wookie, I can't do it either. Like I last like a month or two with a speed run, and I'm like, oh, I need to not look at this for a year. Whereas like Kimball's like, hey, we go again. We're going to learn this strat. We're going to learn that strat. We're going to put this together. And it just produces like incredible runs.
Yeah, it's very exciting to watch people who have that dedication to put in the time. Although you were no slouch yourself, however, I believe you're the only person to do damageless whip only. Is that correct?
Or you have one of 2 to do damageless whip only. I guess technically I'm the only one to have done damageless low percent, but I'm probably the only one that was silly.
I'm sorry, damageless low percent. That's what I was thinking.
There's not much call for it.
I don't even know. I mean, that's just the patience required to do a run like that shouldn't be understated, I feel like.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing is, though, you tell people you've done that, and they sort of go, "Are you okay, my friend? Do you need to sit down? I'll go make you a lemonade and some biscuits."
Yeah, fair enough, but that is a feat that's not to be understated.
It was fun, and even that, like, that shows, talking about the community, even that run was like a community effort. Like, I wouldn't have even attempted it, for example, if like Trisk and Chakra didn't team up to come up with a really clever scroll glitch based strategy for Frankenstein, where you made a little hole in the floor and then the little fleaman jumped in.
That's right, I forgot about that. So that run also does incorporate some scroll glitches into it.
It does feel that I think that one specifically.
That's wild. There are also some other things you can do. Like you can scroll glitch Cookie Monster too, can't you?
Possibly. There's some odd scroll glitches that maybe don't make their way into the runs specifically. I know Chakra's been working on some really cool ones. That are specific to like whip only. So there's like a really quick I think it's called Thunder Frank kill, where you like sort of make a hole or make a ceiling above Simon to keep him trapped, which will then, when you crit Frankenstein, it'll pretty much one-shot him instead of doing like the 4 or 5 bars of damage a Frank crit normally does.
I love that. And the name alone too is so good.
Yeah, then there's I think there's like the Blunder Frank, which is where the scroll glitch goes slightly wrong, but it's still possible even if there's like a hole in the floor. And I think Chakra hit one of those yesterday on stream, which was incredible in a run.
Oh, is that the difference with Thunder and Blunder Frank?
Something to that effect, yeah. I mean, I look at those strats of things that are so many levels above me. I just peer up into the distance on top of the mountain. Like, one day, maybe, one day.
It is the scroll glitch iceberg. I think maybe Wolf made that meme or something like that, where the iceberg goes very deep with the scroll glitches.
It does as well. Looks like our countdown should be coming up fairly imminently here, if I'm not mistaken. So we should be getting round 3 underway. I'm excited. I want to know what happens next.
Yeah,
I want to read
that was such a great race. Right, we got about 10 seconds. Well, from when we're seeing this, there's so little inherent delays that you never can quite tell when things are gonna.
Just saw Simon take a death in the intro, like sort of scene thing, and I was like, "Well, hang on, what's happened already? How's this happened?"
Have you seen Wolf has his replacement for his practice ROM? He has the demo screen as like clean scroll glitch execution instead of these horrible demos.
That's actually fantastic. Not gonna lie, I didn't know that.
It's really good. Just SPD Wolf, speaking of sort of the community, whatever, he is MVP in many ways for his practice ROM that he made, which I think actually maybe Tris did contribute to as well, but an amazing tool for learning scroll glitches, learning any part of the run. That practice ROM cannot be understated.
Yeah, like both Trisk and Wolf, as you say, have made like massive contributions to scroll glitches and just kind of advancing knowledge and sharing and helping people along the way. Kimball getting an early watch. Will we see an activation on Trisk as well? Oh, remember, this activation is frame perfect, so this is by no means easy to do, and it only saves 3 seconds. And if you miss it, things can go a little bit wrong. But let's see.
Yeah, the backup isn't great. Okay. They both went early, I think, right?
They either went early or they just didn't attempt it. Like some runners, I can't remember who now, but someone was saying before that even if they get the watch, they're not even going to attempt it because they don't want to mess up like even a basic bat boost just to save 3 seconds.
That makes sense. Yeah, for sure. And he said that Trisk was going for the 8-2 damage boost through that the bone cannon pillar thing.
I believe so. That is what I was informed of, the secret sort of backstage strategy discussion, yes. But we'll have to see if that comes into play again here.
So, 3 or 4 back crits.
4 back
Everybody, yeah, I think, but maybe Kimball didn't get it. He went for a task bat, I think.
Oh my goodness, well, there's everyone, that was looking pretty solid across the board there. I was just seeing the bat explode every which way from Sunday.
Or maybe he did. It's hard to. It's trying to watch so much action at the same time is.
It's certainly hard.
So I get cross-eyed here, because now they do look sort of about tied. Everyone's pretty much within just a couple here. Shocker with that really brilliant purple background brick, which I like, that and his palette there. Everyone else looks red, but he's a purple.
It's a bit more vibrant. It's a bit more sort of get the glow sticks out, turn up the music, off we go.
Kind of a 90s vibe, perhaps.
Yes.
So this is all pretty by the numbers so far.
And now we're heading into the Crusher room possibly shortly here.
And now obviously Tusnak I do not think is going to attempt it.
No, but J-Derg, Chakra, and Budsy probably all will here.
Oh, but it's not going for those D-lag strats. I like that. That very clean Crusher.
Oh, Chakra gets half of it.
Budsy gets it.
Crusher again.
Budsy 2 for 2 now. Well, 2 for 3, I suppose, but or whatever, 2 in a row.
Wow, I mean, I've always known Budsy's like an incredible, like solid, good runner, but like I was not expecting Budsy to be hitting 2 crushes in a row. Incredible performance here from Budsy so far in this KONOT.
He has to be very happy with.
That trick's not like it's hard enough to consistently even land 1 block, like a 1 block scroll glitch. A 2 block scroll glitch is really tricky. To hit it 2 race runs in a row is incredible from Budsy there. I
just gave up, basically attempting it in my runs. It was basically just a 1 second time loss, basically.
I couldn't even wiggle in that direction. Like I think speaking to a lot of scroll glitch runners, it feels like a lot of them have like a preferred direction that they feel more comfortable in than the opposite one. For me, it's left to right. I could do that direction for some of the glitches in level 5, but I could never go right to left for things like the Crusher.
I'm with you on that one as well. I feel very confident in stuff like griddle or cheese or egg, those direction, but the other way, doing it for Crusher, no, it just doesn't work for me.
Oh, Trisk having a knockback here in 7-2, those notorious birds striking again, but still makes it through safely, as does everyone else we can see at the moment, so that's always good to see.
That is such a notorious screen too, 7-2, right? Like one of the most technical and difficult screens in the game. It's
so, this whole level, it's so easy for like just to be slightly off on something and then a bird knocks you into a hole. It's the story of level 3.
And especially if you're doing the no clunks strats. I actually wasn't seeing if they did clunks or not, but I
might have skipped clunks, or at least some of the runners skipped clunks here. Let's see if Triss walks into this bone pillar again. Oh, well, takes a knockback on the fireball, which I don't think was maybe quite the plan, but it still works out the same.
No, but that is a race strat that Trisk and I have talked about, where this is another 8-2 is also another notorious screen, right, where you can easily die. So if you do just walk into that bone pillar, it gives you enough iframes just to walk through it, and you sort of don't have to worry about the jump over, landing in the pit, or doing a 3-frame jump, you know, all those things.
Yeah, it's interesting because sometimes people will like jump over that bone pillar completely and then hold left to walk back into it to get a clean, consistent boost over the gap. That's another way.
That's what I do all the time.
Yeah, same.
And it looks like Tusnek and Buzzy, it looks like so far there might be in kind of sort of tied here for first place. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like everyone had sort of clean Ouija Wii or some way of getting across the bridge there. I think generally for most people it's probably Ouija Wii.
But then again, we're seeing Tusek just with clean play, no scroll glitches.
Kimball taking a boost forward on the bone pillar here. Things will have gone off the rails on that bridge. I'm not sure. Well, hopefully Kimball makes it across there as we switch over to Buzzy Tusek.
To be continued, I guess, on that one.
Yeah, the JoJo meme. We'll find out. But okay, looks like Tusek and Buzzy both hitting a cave skip here. It's good to see.
And Shocker, yes.
Nice. Let's see if Jada will join them on the cave ceiling, hanging out with the stalactites. Mites. One day I will remember which way around they are, but
I believe they're tight.
Spike things. Okay, stalactites. Okay.
You heard they hang tight to the ceiling thing?
Someone's probably told it to me, but my memory tends to be in through one ear, out the other.
Fair enough. I'm the same way.
Over the limestone deposits. There we go. As we make our way to Fleeman Alley, hopefully no drops for anyone here.
It's looking so good so far.
Yeah. Everyone's very good at the game.
Yeah.
Still very inadequate Wookie.
Yeah, it's so much stuff can go wrong here, right? Like, you just forget one little pause buffer, or you lose one frame here, and then it's just everything's in the bin.
Yeah, it's not even like just pulling off the strats, it's the consistency of them, especially in a race setting, that always kind of amazes me. And Budsy hits a Frank crit there as well, but I think missed something at the beginning, so had to do an extra whip there to finish it off. I think Shock and Trisk hit the Frank. Oh my god, everyone's just hitting everything.
And Budsy with the Dr. Jones, I believe, with the holy water. I don't know why it's called the Dr. Jones, but the holy water frozen in the air. Oh, and see Shocker getting it too.
I think it's because it's right on top of like the pillar, or it's like you've swapped the orb for the holy water, I guess.
Oh, that's what. Oh, I see. Oh, like in the Indiana Jones intro.
Yeah,
that's nice.
This is quite amazing. I mean, everyone's just playing so cleanly so far. It's almost like just one person's just got a controller and it's connected to like 6 different NESs. Here we go. Jada going for it, firing up the griddle.
Oh, nice.
Fires up the griddle. Big time save. Is that the first time we've seen the griddle fired up today? Possibly.
I believe it is. He unfortunately missed that boost, but he still gets most of the time save.
Yeah.
He went for the very fast. That's like a 3-frame jump that he went for, but you still save a massive amount of time climbing up that invisible staircase to success.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm thinking Jado's playing like really well in this whole tournament so far.
Yeah, I wonder how he's stacking up versus the other runners now, having hit griddle. Now he wouldn't have hit. I don't think he would have hit Crusher based on his time there, but or his pace there, but still looking really good now.
I did see Kimball miss griddle as well there.
Yes. Okay. Trisk.
Budsy gets like the fake bacon. They're not quite bacon. And Trisk hitting the egg and cheese again. Are you kidding me, Trisk? Oh, like
this is
so hard to do.
So he's going to warp ahead to the door the Tusek is sort of now approaching, but then also skip to the second level.
Yeah, Shocker as well hitting egg and cheese.
Wow.
This is so impressive. Like, it's hard to convey just how hard this is to consistently do. Like, I myself like grinded for a PB for like months that involved just hitting like the griddle and the egg and cheese once. To be able to do it in multiple races like this is quite incredible for our runners here.
I was just trying to basically do griddle and race 14 in a 3-cycle, and I just sort of gave up. It's just too much to play so well and to do all the other difficult things. Like cape skips and back crits and all that, and then just to get a chance to get one of these really hard to execute scroll glitches. I don't have the patience to try, to be honest.
Oh Budsy!
Oh no.
Budsy having a death disaster there. Oh, that's so unfortunate after such a solid start to this one again for Budsy. That's one of the most painful places to die in the entire run, because you either have to do a whip only fight or you have to get the cross, which I think what Budsy did there, and build up the multiplier again for a fight on the corridor. It takes a long time, and that's a really unfortunate for Budsy after such a good early game.
Yeah, that really puts a crimp in one style, dying to death. That's probably it's gotta be the most painful death, unfortunately.
Agreed.
Even worse than at Frank. But okay, he's not on screen now.
Wow, J-Dog, I mean, look at Two-Snack as well. Like, no scroll glitches, and it's still neck and neck with J-Dog. Like, Two-Snack is so good.
It's wild, yeah, just to see how all those reps really paying off.
Yeah, it's hard to even convey what it is, because there's so many tiny little frame saves in different places that really add up, that a runner of the quality of Two-Snack just does every run, and it's quite something.
Yeah, in some ways, it's as much as I think scroll glitches are cool, it is neat to see the no scroll glitch category and see runners participate in that. In grinding those out and those real incremental and very technical time saves. Okay, Trisk.
Oh,
all right.
Okay, no two-cycle from Triss, but he's gone a little bit wrong there, but should still be able to get a fairly decent fight here.
Yeah.
See how Chakra gets on the two-cycle. Not quite, doesn't get a backup crit either.
Look at Two-Snack and Dirk, they're like exactly the same.
Well, unfortunate from Chakra, accidentally picks up the multiplier before the Holy Water there, meaning there's going to be no double Holy Water or triple Holy Water.
Oh, that... Fight. At least he's got some Holy Water, but yeah, it's not ideal. I don't think anyone got a two-cycle there.
And I think Triska's won this one, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so, yeah.
Two-Snack and Chakra and J-Dog all on Cookie at the same time, though. My goodness me. Wow, I just saw like the notice that they'd all completed a run pop up in the chat within like half a second of each other. That is wild.
Yeah, look at all those dones coming in. Basically,
Kimball not too far here.
Look at that.
Dracula as well. So between Kimball and Budsy, it looks like. Budsy, unfortunately, took that death to death, and unfortunately hasn't been able to quite recover there, which is unfortunate. This happens to like everyone. It is the nightmare scenario in a CV1 run, is dying to death and then trying to recover again. It's not easy at all.
I did it last KONOT, and it was brutal.
It definitely is.
It's not what you want to see, unfortunately. Unfortunately, still very easy for it to happen as well.
It is. If you just like let death slightly out, if you miss time with the Holy Water throw, it's very easy for him to suddenly escape, and it all goes a bit wrong from there, because then the panic sets in.
Right. I mean, and if you're one pixel too far to the left. Oh, Budsy, come on. Oh, we did it!
Go.
Oh, nice, Budsy. Well done, Budsy. Oh my god. With one pip of health there, he finished. Oh, that feels good.
GG's Kimball finishing up there as well, and Budsy will be the one eliminated this race, but
let's see.
Honestly, still an incredible performance. 2 crushes in a row from Budsy.
That was crazy. He was neck and neck for the lead there for the majority of this race. But
this, as I say, that can happen. I've seen it happen to every possible runner. Like the best of the best of the best throughout Castlevania 1 history. You see them in a race, you can see them die to death, and things just unravel. And they go from potentially like a low 11-minute time all the way up to like a 13-14-minute time. It can happen to anyone.
Having a little bit of trouble on the bridge. It's awkward because if you don't have that holy water, how do you get that candle?
I think
maybe you just skip it.
Possibly. I think there's a way of still whipping it without things going completely sideways.
Oh, you get like the frame perfect.
Something like that.
He's got to go for backup meat here.
Yeah. Just to make sure finish strongly on Dracula.
No, he's got to do this. I learned how to do this just by watching Trisk. Oh, okay. Well, that's still... He's still trying to get...
Belmont holding on by a toe there. No. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you have to turn and whip that bird, unfortunately, in that position. My old whip only's kicking in there. That bird will always hit you otherwise. There's no kind of way to avoid it other than whipping it.
I just close my eyes and pray to just get through that screen if I'm in that situation. I don't understand how any of that stuff works.
Fair, that's a very good strategy as well. That's how I approach most of the game.
Okay, so he's getting...
It's times the whip on the Fleeman on again there, but that's timing to get through those two birds that come up there. You can kind of squeeze between them, but the timing is a lot tighter than maybe you think it would be. Like, it's not easy to do that.
No, I think he's getting caught in the classic Castlevania trap of you even hit down for 1 frame on your controller anywhere near a staircase, and it will want you to descend the staircase.
Yeah, a lot of it does like reward decisiveness. Sometimes there can't be hesitation. It's like, what was it, like the Yoda sort of, you do not try. No, there's a quote in there. You have the Star Wars name, Wookie. You'll know it better than me.
Do or do not.
Yes, that's
there is no try.
There is no try, and that's Castlevania 1. You have to be decisive. You have to nail it. You have to go.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, part of me does want to try whip only.
I maintain it's the most fun way to play the game, but like 2 people agree with me, and one of them's me.
What's your elevator pitch, as they say, for why is it the most fun way to play the game?
Because it allows you to fight like the bosses, especially like Frank and Death, without relying on just stun locking them and calling it a day. You're actually fighting the boss, which is quite fun.
Okay,
like,
so you're not kind of teasing it.
Duck and like jive between like the Fleeman and the Frank fight, and dodging the fireballs and getting used to the jump and the fireball timings, and then like going between all the scythes and the death fight, and kind of getting a different feel for when they're going to move towards you, when you should be moving, when you should be whipping. I think it's quite a rewarding way to play the game. It's not for everyone for sure, but I personally find it to be a lot of fun as Budsy gets through Dracula Hero. A nice solid start. Yeah. Looks like this should be a nice clean 5 cycle.
Yeah, if we just eliminate stage 5, just that one little bit of stage 5, we just give him a normal death fight, this would be a very, very solid run. But yeah, like Death is going to do Death things,
Completely agree. it is what it is. But honestly, a very respectable performance from Budsy here. As we say, 2 crushes in a row is not an easy thing to have done, and just very solid performance. Well, GG Budsy.
And the thing about Budsy too is when he gets that, he's on PB pace too. So not only does he have race nerves, but he's on PB pace nerves. So, I mean, I'm not sure if he's a local recording or what. I guess the stream would be. I'm not sure how that would work out if you're able to clip a PB from an RGL TV VOD. But yeah, so it's like double nerves for him because he's he calls it like a curse. Yeah, whenever he gets the crusher, it's like, yep, I'm gonna screw up now.
Yeah, I mean, I said I've never landed a crusher in a run, but I can just imagine that, you've hit this massively difficult trick as early as level 2, and you're on a monstrous pace. Now it's like you've got to try and keep the nerve for another, like, 4 levels. It's like, oh my goodness me.
I think the farthest I've lasted, I've gotten crusher a handful of PB attempts, and I think the farthest I got was the raft after the cave skip, and I just walked off one of them. And that was the end of the run.
But yes, that was good.
I just ended up deleting the crusher goal for my sum of best because it was just so unlikely that I was going to get it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you deleted the whole game.
I mean, I think that would be a reasonable response after that run.
Yeah, that was my response to trying to learn crusher, certainly.
Yeah, it's always like when you get one block down, then you'll lose the other block. There's no in between. Yeah, I think Budsy may have been on PB pace up until Death.
Wow, that's quite incredible.
Yeah.
And just unfortunately, Death does what Death does.
Yeah, that's just Death things. There was what was it, the Big 20 in 2022, I think, is number 13. Castlevania Up to Death was on one of the game categories, and I have no business playing a Big 20 to be honest. Like playing all those games and doing it's just ridiculous. It's well above my pay grade. And I was just trying it out. I was actually doing okay for me, but then I got to Death and I died there. And of course, I hadn't run Castlevania. I had to learn it just for Big 20, so I didn't really know what I was doing. I think I proceeded to game over 3 times at death.
Oh.
Just because I didn't know any other backup, so I just would then die and then restart the stage to get holy water.
That is a cruel boss for a Big 20 especially. But you sell yourself short, Wookie. You're a very good speedrunner, but the death causes everyone problems.
Yeah, I appreciate the kind words, but it was a bit of a huge blunder. Oh, we are getting notification that we are in countdown imminent.
Oh, we're just going again. We're pulling no punches. Everyone's raring to go. The engines are revving. The mittens are on. Smiles are on faces.
So are we down to? We're down to 5.
Yes, we are down to 5, and soon it will be 4. But let's see how our racers get on today. Prediction, Wookie.
Prediction? Oh well. Let's. I think. I think I'm feeling Two-Snack this time. Just the. I think if he can, depending on how scroll glitches go. I think. I don't know. I think just that solid, clean performance. I think I'm feeling Two-Snack.
It's so hard to pick. I definitely can see the logic in that. Two-Snack just plays so consistently and cleanly. I'm still feeling J-Dirk though. I don't know why. I have a feeling maybe it was the duck I ate earlier, and that's maybe why I'm slightly nauseous. But I'm feeling J-Dirk. I've just got a feeling.
So when you feel nauseous, you associate it with J-Dirk.
No. Let's row our boat back slightly there. Just simply the feeling I have is one of pure positivity towards J-Dirk here. I should get my pom-poms out and wave them. I'm feeling it. But honestly, anyone, look at Triss, J-Dirk, Two-Snack, Chakra, and Kimball, like 5 runners that all can produce like incredible runs at any moment. Like, it's so hard to pick between them.
Now I am wondering if Dirk is just gonna throw caution to the wind and try an early stopwatch here. He's like kind of the guy to do it. I
feel like I wouldn't risk it because I don't know. It just feels like if you miss it and you don't kind of recover properly, you just throw away like 7+ seconds.
Oh, it's absolutely true. Okay, he doesn't. That's the smart play. But Trisk did go for it.
Oof.
And then, so hard to see, but it looks like Chakra might have gone for it, but then missed the boost.
I had to just reset my feed, so I missed that, but I see...
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of buffering here, too. Let me try to do that as well.
Oh, J-Dirk's having to go down to the DLC, the hidden, the waterfish area here of level 1 that we don't usually see in speedruns. Thinks instead of trying to recover on a bat boost, just get through it, just take the solid time loss and make sure we get to level 2.
Yeah, you're gonna always get through there. Unfortunately, my feed is down right now. It's still buffering.
Yeah, it's buffering a little for me. Mine is... I keep falling behind about 20-30 seconds, so we are living in the past right now. Who knows who could be winning?
The stream could be ahead of us.
It's possible.
Sorry, yeah, I'm with... everything's frozen for me currently, so I'm trying to...
So, J-Dirk's just hit a back crit. Chakra, Trisk, and Two-Snack are making their way through level 2. Not too much is happening. Things are being whipped, jumps are being made.
Oh wait, okay, I think I'm back up here. Okay, I had to hit play in the bottom. That was the problem. I'm not used to this interface.
Oh, apparently there's a restream in Discord we could try watching as well. Apparently.
Okay.
Where do I hit the button? Where's the button?
Oh, it's Gammas and watch stream there. Oh, okay, that might be.
I don't see any race on the stream in Discord. I just see
Something.
Everyone's names, and I don't know what that is. Anyway, the stream's come alive, and Trisk has got half a crusher here. Let's see how Chakra, J-Dirk, Two-Snack just got.
He did get Chakra got 1 block, but nothing good.
You in the future, Wookie? We have
maybe. Because I'm seeing Trisk at Medusa right now.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah, Trisk just got to Medusa for me. I'll just refresh again.
Yeah, refresh, and then just make sure you hit the play button on the bottom. It was kind of hidden for him, but you have to hit play.
Yeah.
Of course, as I say that, okay.
All right. Okay, everyone seems to be getting through, from what I can tell, through level 3 fairly solidly. I guess everyone is in like Flynn, and we're moving on to the level of great fun, level 3.
It's a little embarrassing. I thought my stream was frozen, but no, it was just they're in the countdown at Medusa. Like, why isn't it working? Oh, okay. Have you played this game before?
Looks like Medusa got free a bit there for J-Doug, but get on through. Kimball nicely through 7-2 there. Clean bird
now,
section.
are they doing clunk or not? So,
no clunk.
2sec is not doing clunk.
So what that means is, for anyone that doesn't know, for that bird screen, you can jump down and not cancel the clunk frame. So you can whip as you fall, and that will cancel Simon being stuck in the ground for a couple frames, or a few frames, whatever, about half a second or something. But if you let him clunk, that screen becomes completely consistent and pretty much free, or mostly. If you skip the clunk by doing a whip, you save half a second, but then there's a few more variations and things can get quite dicey.
Nice explanation, yeah. And now, J-Doug getting clean coffee there, I think. That was the best coffee boost you could, or scroll glitch you could get. There's so many permutations and variations on that glitch. I can't ever really quite tell, but I think you got the best one.
I think isn't the one where you don't have to take a boost at all, or am I misremembering?
Yeah, I think you can, but you have to do kind of a scary whip on the Fleaman as you jump into it. I think, and now Chakra had to do some kind of little bit of a dance there to get the holy water, because he didn't have the axe, but he did pick that up pretty cleanly.
Interesting, yeah, just get it eventually there, gets the cross.
Yeah, so back on track. And then, okay, no, Dirk is getting the holy water, nicely done there.
Oh, Chakra's down to 1 HP on the bridge, at least on my feed.
Oh yes, he took that unintentional boost.
Oh, but should be able to recover from this point. I think
it's good. Well, I don't want to say. I don't want to say. You know how it goes.
Well recovered there by Chakra. That was a really dicey situation.
Yeah, is Chakra the only one who is sort of probably has that knowledge of how to do the mummy crit? Not that it would be super helpful here, I don't think, but he's the only one I've ever seen get that perfect sort of mummy crit.
Yeah, I think Chakra's the only one that I've seen do it, at least with the whip-only strats. I mean, as I said, it's another one of the incredible strats that Chakra has added in, and Kimball takes a death in the cave there. Unfortunately, just walks right into the water right at the end. That is so unfortunate for Kimball.
I wish I could say I'd never done that, but sometimes the traps are very slippery.
It is, yeah. They should put down like a wet floor sign or something. They really haven't taken health and safety very seriously in this cave.
That much is a certainty.
But Chakra getting on the cave skip there, getting on the stalactites and...
There you go, you got it.
There we go, I'm learning, Wookie, I'm learning.
Excellent. And we got the Star Wars quote too, and
Oh, I'll be honest, that's already left my brain. But what hasn't left my brain is the incredible clean performance of 2snek here, who's just heading towards Frank. Yeah. Just plodding along here, just excellent progress.
Yeah, because no one has gotten any scroll glitches, and the time that he's saving from not going for them, combined with his just real knowledge and clean strats from that different era, have just led him to the place he's in, which is first, and getting the Frank crit.
Phases 2snek, just clean strat after clean strat,
and a Dr. Jones to top it all off too.
Frank crit I saw from Trisk there. It was, I think, Mr. Whip It at the start. There's had to do another one. I think like happened to, was it maybe Budsy last run? But still manages to save some of the time there.
Oh, so you knock off a big chunk, but not enough kill.
Okay. Let's see. Entering level 5 here. Who will be hitting scroll glitches? J-Doug missing the Frank crit there. Trisk going for the griddle. And he's fired up the griddle, but does get a stop. Oh,
he can just go. He's good. He can.
Fortunately, you lost the holy water right at the place where there's a backup holy water. So that was lucky for Trisk.
Yeah.
If that was right after that, that would have been disastrous.
Absolute disaster.
Chakra with a griddle as well.
Now, okay, Chakra going for the very clean 3-frame boost there to get a really nice griddle. Excuse me there. A little bit of indigestion here. Like you two, I crammed some food down before this stream, so...
It's like, it's all the excitement of these runs as well.
Yeah. I think...
Stomach starts doing flips.
Is Tusek our leader? I think he is currently.
It's looking likely, isn't it? But we'll see. This is coming up to the breakfast time here. The bacon, egg, and cheese. No bacon from Trisk. Will we see egg and cheese though? Because that will pop Trisk firmly back in the lead.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure about that starting pixel on. Nope, gets the low block for egg, but does get cheese.
Okay, so
Neck and neck
he's gonna be just a tiny bit ahead, but they're kind of neck and neck.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 seconds ahead. Kimball getting the bacon here. Like, if Kimball can hit like full breakfast hit, right back in it as well. And Shocker hitting a full breakfast hits the double cheese. The double cheese, Wookie.
That's amazing. You love to see the double cheese. That's so rare.
When one slice is just not enough. That's incredible.
His breakfast sandwich is extra cheesy.
This wiggles all over the place here. I don't know who's winning what.
I think Trisk is maybe just a hair.
Somehow, no. Okay, no, Trisk is slightly in the lead, but it seems like the gap closed somehow between after the scroll glitch.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it was. You know how you can get through the. Oh, and a nice death fight there too.
Oh my god!
You can save a little bit of time going through like the bone shooting thing. You know, where you activate the maybe something like that, like just a little. Not that Trisk can't do that, but I'm not sure he'd be going for that. Whereas Tusek, I'm pretty sure would be. Maybe something like that. Just spitballing.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah.
It's a little thing. So.
Doesn't look like there's been any deaths to death yet, though, which is good to see. No one's let him escape. I should not say that until every run is through, but
yeah, it's just like, okay, Dirk, hold it together.
No pressure.
He looks good though.
Pressure.
He's good. And he's going for the spicy whip kill there, too. Oh, look at this. Like, neck and neck going into the clock tower here.
Okay. Nice. I think... Who's... Okay, I think Trisk still has a slight lead, but goes for the meat. Tusek opts to skip the meat.
That's spicy.
That's
spicy. If he does, you know, successfully pull all this off, he will... What is that, about 4-second time save, I believe?
Yeah, I think skipping the meat's about 3 seconds, which
3 seconds. So kind of like a Dracula.
It's hard to know if that's the right decision. I mean, if you win and it works out, then it's a perfect.
Yes, if you win, you look like a genius, right?
And Kimball gets it as well, though. I say we're still in the single elimination phase, like so.
Yeah.
You just have to not be the slowest runner in this particular race.
Gets the right pattern. Gets the back jump. Oh, doesn't get the
cycle.
Still can pull off a 3 cycle or a 3.5. Oh, did Trisk get it?
Yeah, Trisk got 2 cycles. I think this is Trisk's race now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and you're wise to point out that being first doesn't necessarily really matter until the end. But it's yeah, Trisk looks like he's our winner.
Yep, so the question looks like Shocker's not far behind on Cookie. The question is, where is J-Dog in relation to Kimball now, I believe, on the Dracula fight?
Yeah, that's...
Oh, it looks like... I think it looks like it's going to be Kimball here.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, just take a knockback, though.
He's got plenty of health, though, so he's... Right, so...
J-Dog's not going to have the multiplier on the Holy Water here, and it does look like this is going to be Kimball's race. Good comeback from Kimball, who had a... I think took a death at level 4, right? So
he took a death after a cave skip, right? Yeah. So impressive, yeah. GG's to Kimball.
GG's indeed, and GG's to J-Dog, who will be eliminated this round, but who I feel has had a very, very solid performance. Very, very impressive indeed across this KONOT.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting nice. I like how you get the full screen, the cookie fight. You get to all see all the glorious pixels.
Cinematic view.
Yes, exactly. So it looks like it was Trisk, then Tusek, Chakra, Kimball. Are we missing somebody? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're down to 4 now?
Yeah, that sounds right. Possibly. Oh, wait. I can't count to 5. Can anyone count to 5?
It's difficult.
We got so left. We have Trisk, Two Snack, Chakra, Kimball. That's it. Yeah, so 4.
Getting some smack talk in the chat here by Two
Oh,
Snack.
Two Snack saying, others getting the safety meat. I thought I was playing with pros, the best of the best. Oh, you love to see the confidence. Let's go. Fantastic scenes. And I mean, has backed it up so far, has played pretty immaculately. I can't think of a single major mistake I've seen Two Snack make this entire KONOT.
Yeah, I don't I don't think so either. I mean, you can't really fault someone for missing a 2 cycle. It's a frame perfect, so I mean, come on.
That's incredible. And yeah, once again, GG's to Jada. Very, very impressed.
Yeah, well done. Now his scroll glitch, you know, percentage has been pretty, you know, pretty pathetic, but you know.
Hey, at this rate, might not need a scroll glitch.
That is true. It does make me very. Yeah, it's very curious to see that. I love seeing the old school versus the new school. Like, to me, that's really cool.
Mm.
And we're seeing Kimball with the practice ROM fired up. You can see in the upper left-hand side of his screen where it's, you know, printing off some numbers and letters, and that's feedback for Wiggles to know how he's doing, which is one of those really valuable things to have from the practice ROM.
Yeah, it's hard to know which runner's going to take it here. Like, as we said, Two Snacks had immaculate, clean, no scroll glitch play, like really high level play. Kimball, Chakra, and Trisk have all been hitting like scroll glitches. It's so hard to pick between them.
Yeah, I think Chakra especially. He got the full. He's gotten. I can't keep it. It's all a big jumble in my mind at this point about who's been getting what. But I know Chakra. At least that time he did get the full breakfast sandwich. I think he did it.
Got the double cheese there as well. Might have missed bacon, but I'm not certain. But they definitely got
missed
egg.
Bacon. That's true. He. But I mean, that's like the sort of the smaller one, right? I guess I shouldn't say that he got the full, but he got sort of the meatier parts, so to speak, despite the fact that he didn't get bacon. So yeah, Kimball's putting on a little bit of a demo here for us for going
cheese is a bit too high on the sandwich there.
That's the vegan cheese, I believe. Some people like to call it.
Called? Okay.
Or there's another or maybe that's just me. I don't know.
The thing is, the names are starting to evolve to like everyone's now got like their own sub names for each different variation of the trick.
Yep. And let's see, Kimball here. This is another one that really doesn't have a proper name, so to speak. Tiramisu is one that SBD Wolf likes to call it. Other people have maybe called it biscuit or something. I don't know, but
I think I just know it's Tiri. I can't even say the word.
Yeah, I think Wolf, like when you get to world record, you can name your own. You know, it's like I think
that's true. I think the only thing I ever had named after me was I had a Wyvern pixel for about a week, and it was just a pixel known for killing stage 13 scroll glitch. That was all it did.
that's a little bit mean, maybe. But you know, I guess no worse than an Aramis blocker.
Oh. We do love a good Aramis block.
So also the tiramisu, I'll just call it that for streaming purposes. He also got the one that he got the frame perfect one too, where you need to make that jump. That's that frame perfect jump to the middle block before he can jump to the other block and then jump over. So not only did he get the scroll glitch, but he got the frame perfect variant of it that he needed to do. I think that was a race that he and Trisk were kind of tied up.
Do that under the pressure as well of a race, like to hit the double scroll glitch followed by a frame perfect jump, and that's next level class.
You got to move 2 blocks. So I don't know if we mentioned, but that tiramisu one is also a 2-block one, similar to Crusher, where it's those couple blocks.
Yeah, and at the end, doesn't even save as much time as Crusher. It's is it about 7 seconds? I think something like that sounds right. 6-7 seconds. To be honest, I have no idea the time save on that one. But I think it's my favorite scroll glitch because I just love that you're just like chilling on the top of the level and you just jump over. You say, "No, I'm not doing this. We're not going down there. We're just jumping over." And, we just skip a whole screen. Goodbye.
Yeah, so
leaving bye toodles.
We're done. We're chilling up in the HUD. I love it.
It's also very climactic as well. Like we always say, like Dracula is such a climactic end to the speedrun, having to, you know, hit like a frame-perfect trick to PB and whatnot.
Yeah.
But having to hit that right before it just adds to the pressure. Like, I can't even imagine what it's been like being on like world record pace, hitting like 7 different scroll glitches, hitting that one at the end, maybe even hitting the frame-perfect jump, followed by having to 2-cycle Dracula with a same frame back jump and a frame-perfect 2-cycle. I'm like, how are you...
Doesn't it just make you want to fire up and try it?
No! Makes me want to go to bed. It's too much. But it's very impressive, and that's why that's why I always say when I talk about speedrunners, it's not just like the physical skill they have in terms of the execution. It's the kind of the mental strength, the mentality that they have.
Mental part is huge.
To not only deal with all the resets, to put all the time into constantly practice all the time, to then handle the nerves and the pressure on a pace. I mean, we're seeing that in these runs as well, as we were just talking with like Kimball and stuff. Like, it's so hard to do, and it's very impressive.
Yeah, that mental fortitude can't be understated, that what it requires to, you know, just to get there and then to keep your nerves together and to execute these absurdly difficult things to do under that pressure, which I completely just fold. Like my hands stop working when I'm on PB pace, let alone like world record pace. I mean, that's insane.
Like I've had it a couple times where like nowhere near the level of the runs that these runners can do, but where I've not been able to like feel my hands, and I know I'm hitting buttons, but it's like it's not me hitting buttons anymore. It's like my hands have run off and are now a separate entity.
I know. If you could just trick your brain into thinking this is just a practice run or something like that, right? It's like, oh, you know, this is just you're loading from a save state or something like that. I feel like I'd be able to do much better. I just forget the most basic things on a nice BB pace.
It's like I tell myself, hey, it's just you know, we're just trying to play a 40-year-old 8-bit video game a bit quickly. There's no worries, wife. Right. And then my heart's just going like 200 miles an hour, and I'm about to like pass out.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah, I have friends. I have friends that they say when they're on that PB pace and you get that surge of adrenaline and the nerves, they like that. And I was like, you like that feeling? I hate that feeling. But
I can't stand it.
Yeah, but there's some people that like, isn't that, to me, that's completely foreign, that there are people that like that feeling or whatever. They find it exhilarating and exciting.
If I pull through it, like I've had runs where like I've had that and I've managed to get through the other side of a PB, and it's like the best feeling ever. It's like, this is why we speedrun. It's unbelievable. But then if you lose it, it's almost like sometimes I've been in that position where, especially if it's like only like halfway through the run and I'm already feeling nerves because of a pace, where I almost just don't want the run to continue. I almost like secretly hoping for something to go wrong, just because I can't stand this constant feeling of like being on edge and the nerves.
Yeah, pulling through is amazing. Getting notification that we are good to go though. So speaking of, you know, pulling through some runs here, let's see how these excellent runners, our quartet, is able to execute here when the pressure is kind of amping up a little bit now. Half of the runners, I think, at this point have been eliminated, so we're getting a little bit down to the wire.
Yeah, we get to see all runners at once now. We get the full view of the action. I'm trying to make a prediction in my head. I don't know. My prediction last time was J-Dug, and J-Dug did play pretty amazingly.
You're sort of picking the person who gets knocked out, maybe. Yeah. Oh dear, sort of like the Wyvern curse, perhaps.
Okay, this time it won't be a curse, because I think, I don't know. This is so difficult. Go first, Wookie.
I think it's time for. I think Chakra is going to shine this one. I'm feeling it's a.
Yeah, Chakra's been like really clean.
I've been so excited to see Chakra doing a little bit of streaming. He was streaming for 4 hours yesterday. Chakra never streams for that long. It was amazing. I think he's, you know, getting into a groove, getting some, you know, some passion back for doing long streams, and it's his are some of the most comfy, just all around fantastic streams, and it's so great to see him back live and play Castlevania.
I think what's impressed me with Chakra is like only just coming back to CV1 and is already like at this level. That's what blows my mind.
I'm noticing his bat boost is okay. Good, he gets it. He's just doing a different variety. He's doing an old school bat boost.
I think did 2Snake miss the bat boost there? I think so. I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're
based on the time differential. Oh dear.
Yeah, part of me does wonder if these are all 100% synced, but they're more or less as good as they can be. But yeah, it looks like he definitely was kind of hanging out there and was behind the pack a little bit. Triss getting a back crit. Chakra missing. Kimball must have gotten one to...
Indeed. I'll hop with you on the chakra train this time, I think.
Okay.
Fortunately,
he's a little bit behind at this point, but although he and Two-Snack looks like they're kind of about in the same... There's that 6 seconds, I think, for missing the bat boost, right? Mm-hmm. On Two-Snack's screen. Yeah. Oh, and we get to enjoy the purple
blocks. Bat boost once in a while. It's like it's a CV1 rite of passage.
There have been streams when I'll just fire up and I can't find the pixel to get the stopwatch for the life of me, and I'll just reset for half an hour trying to stand on that stupid pixel. It's really great.
Yeah, I've had days like that as well, where I just for sure keep missing the pixel, and my first thought is, do you know what? I'm like, maybe I'll go outside today. You know, the sun's shining.
Maybe we won't do this. All right,
they're coming up on Crusher fairly shortly here.
This is
going to be the first big, potentially sort of separator between the runners here.
So Triss gets a little bit. Okay, no, he and Chalk are more or less. Oh, it's the back crit difference between them. I don't know how I felt up. Yeah.
Oh, so half a block move, and Kimball gets the Crusher.
And Chakra gets it as well.
Oh my goodness! And Chakra walks back down and just in pure shock of getting the Crusher. No, did I really? But that's incredible. Kimball and Chakra, great performances.
Excellent.
I'm also hearing Chakra might be playing Pokemon at the same time. Excuse me.
Are you getting notifications and something?
That's what I'm seeing in chat. That would be quite an incredible feat. My goodness me.
In between Pokemon.
Imagine winning, just sort of catching a Pokemon. Oh, I just won this Castlevania KONOT on the side. Let's go.
This is his downtime activity between Pokemon rounds, or...
Oh, apparently I've misinterpreted, but that's still going to be my headcanon, though.
I like it. Yeah, let's go with that. So... Trisk and... Okay, so Trisk is no longer going for coffee, which I do think is the smart choice.
It's the right call. It can go a bit wrong. It can start taking extra damage and stuff, and if you hit it, it saves 1 second. Right. It does get the Angry Richard bone now, unfortunately, where occasionally that skeleton will throw a cheeky bone at you.
Are you talking about with coffee? Oh, you're the stairs. Yes, right. Yeah. Oh, and Kimball coming up on the favorite part of the run for everybody, the Aramis Yeet. You love to see it. We haven't got enough Aramis Yeets in the run in this KONOT.
Okay.
Do a little bit of Yeets in chat.
Second, I thought Two-Snack was about to get big item rule there before my brain realised it was a multiplier that dropped. So for anyone that doesn't know, there can only be one quote-unquote big item on the screen at a time. So in terms of like a sub-weapon or a whip upgrade or a big heart. And if I think, does a big heart count? I think maybe it doesn't. I can't remember. But anyway.
I believe it does.
If an item drops while there's already one on screen, it turns into a big heart. That I do know.
Oh yeah. I think maybe you're right. I don't know
I think you might be right that it does count. But either way, that's not what happened there. But it can happen, and it can cause issues specifically there where people miss out on getting the axe because a big item is spawned behind them.
Because a big heart is still a big item.
But who's in the... Nothing. No. Shokra's entering the mummies first here.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Made a good pick here. We've made a good pick.
I know. Well, we've still got quite a bit to go, don't we?
Jada confirming that the big heart does indeed count towards the big item rule. That's good to know. We have to keep an eye on that because that can cause problems for our races at certain points.
That's one of those ones that can be a real gotcha, especially for newer runners. Like, why didn't this drive? It's like, oh, have we talked about big item rule?
Yes, it's quite the issue as we enter cave skip. Who will be getting on the stalactites of joy today?
No 4 whips. It's good. Oh, I think Chakra. Oh, okay. Saved it. Trisk, good. Kimball, good. Oh, that was a very high bat, too.
Oh, everyone is being obsessed with limestone-based geology as I am today. Everyone wants on top of this cave. That's great to see. Two-Snack as well landing that cave skip.
Oh, Spelunkers all. Although maybe not Spelunkers because they're skipping the cave. I don't know.
we say we're skipping it, but really we're getting closer to the cave than ever before.
That's true. Oh my god, the way Two Snack does that, it looks like he's gonna fall into the pit.
Oh, that gives you the little shivers, doesn't it? That's scary, but this is why Two Snack is so good. He just knows exactly how to approach it.
Exactly when to do that jump. I tried to do a little faster jump and I just gave up because I would just die. And again, it's like, okay, why die there to save 10 frames when I can save 12 seconds on Griddle, right?
Exactly, yeah.
But that's the different era the Two Snack is from. Or just different category. Yeah. No, and we're down to 4. This is all over.
This is everyone. Let's see.
I love
no Frank crit from Chakra. Frank crit from Trisk. No attempt at Frank crit from Kimball. Just playing it safe. I respect that a lot. That's a good decision as well. And let's see what Two Snack gets. So far, the only separator is the bat boost at the start of Two Snack missing it. Other than that, everyone is almost neck and neck here. Look at the sync between Trisk and Chakra right now. What is going on?
Yeah, love that. And then
let's see what Scroll Glitch is doing.
Here's a big decider.
Fire it up, everyone. Let's see.
Griddle won. Oh
Griddle
no,
Trisk.
Chakra's going for a backup here.
Yeah, ends up in a bit of a bad pixel position.
Kimball,
there.
okay.
Kimball and Chakra all hitting.
So Kimball Chakra probably lost about 3 seconds there doing a backup, maybe something like that.
Yeah, had to go back. You can kind of quickly get back on the pixel you need by going to a certain spot and doing like a back jump, but that's 3 griddles being fired up. That's going to be tough for Two Snack to overcome.
That's tough for Two Snack. There's some analogy you can make here that I can't think of, but it's sort of a different, it's different technology that he's working with.
It's the sort of thing where you just go, really? All 3 of you hit a griddle? Are you serious?
It's just not fair, right? They're essentially cheating right now. So, Triss getting the interesting top block on bacon.
Yeah, giving the bacon a bit of a hat there. I don't think any other bacons. Triss gets the egg and the cheese. Oh, this is where Triss just is locked in now. This is it.
Oh dear.
Cheese. Nothing for Chakra though, sadly.
Kimball race 14, which has no funny name, or to go order, I suppose, if you.
Chakra missing race 14 as well. Triss taking the boost.
This is his race to lose now.
Yeah, it was a very maybe a shaky first race from Trisk, but now this is the Trisk that I feel like I've seen in every KONOT in recent times. It's like, hey, would you like to hit every possible scroll glitch and save 2 years of time? Oh yes, please.
Now did he hit? Who hit Crusher? I don't remember. Someone hit Crusher. It was Chakra maybe.
Chakra and I think Trisk and Chakra possibly. I know Chakra definitely did. It was either Trisk or Kimball that also hit it.
It definitely wasn't Two Snack. But either way, yeah, lots of scroll glitches. These runs, our runners are definitely warmed up now.
Mm-hmm. I imagine we're going to be seeing some safety meat here, certainly from Trisk and possibly Kimball. Chakra might be close enough to Two Snack that maybe you opt to skip it, but that's a tough call.
Yeah,
I mean, I think I'd still get it.
Is he watching the stream too, or is he looking? You know what I mean? Those are also the other factors there, which every runner has their own preference.
Yeah, I mean, you've got
to.
You've hit Griddle, you've hit Push, you're probably in a comfortable enough position to be like, okay, let me get that. Let me just spend that 3 seconds and make sure we get across the finish line.
Just hitting those, I mean, those are the 2 big ones, right? So that's a good metric to have, right? Okay, I did this and this, let's probably...
Apparently it was Chakra and Kimball that both hit Crushes, okay, so not Trisk on this occasion.
Gotcha, okay. Trisk is not going for tiramisu at all, which I find interesting. Maybe there's a risk to it that I don't understand.
I think it can sometimes throw the Fleeman all over the shop. I guess to sort of go for it, and it's like let's not be taking chances. Let's just make sure we get the safety meet and get across the line here.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Because in PB attempts, who cares? But for race, we still care until we catch that orb. Yeah, Trisk with a commanding lead right now.
It gets that safety meet. Kimball gets that safety meet. Oh, Shock was in an awkward position with that Fleeman. That was really dangerous. Just make sure this last one doesn't hit. No, that was frames away from hitting Chakra again there. Oh, that scared me a little. Trisk going through Dracula here. Doesn't get a 2 cycle, but should get a clean 5.
Trisk getting should be a clean 5 cycle here, right? And then those patterns with all that crap, it's just I don't understand the clock tower at all. I just freeze and pray.
We might be within a couple Dracula cycles here for Shocker and Toosneck. This is actually this has gotten really close.
So Chris looks comfortably in the lead, yeah, with Kimball, but yeah, if Toosneck gets a 2-cycle and Shocker gets a 5-cycle, right? Okay, Toosneck gets a good.
Oh, Shocker goes for a crit but doesn't quite land it.
Oh no,
It's gonna
crit
be like
from
a 6
Toosneck.
cycle here. Okay, I think.
Chakra. Okay.
Okay, I think Shock was there. I think Shock was there.
He's safe as long as he doesn't, hug Cookie, which he's being safe about it.
Excellently done by Shocker. That was so close, and a really well played one from Toosneck there.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? These guys are just glitching and cheating. Like, what can you do?
GG's everyone, incredible race.
Well done, GG's.
Again, that was not much more than
race.
the bat boost, really, that Toosneck missed, and that just shows the fine margins it can come down to.
Yeah, that was a really. I don't think there is any major mistakes in that run. I mean, you can't, there's like a small miss boost here, but nothing major, nothing catastrophic, nothing that's gonna, throw the race into tumult, right? Like, it's all very, very more than solid gameplay.
It shows the level the runners are at these days. Like, I remember KONOTs maybe 4 or 5 years ago where, like, even very late on, there was, all sorts of, like, things going sideways a lot, and now it's just, you watch, it just feels like everyone is constantly just like, here's every clean level. It's like, okay.
No, I mean, I think the first one I participated in may have been 2022, and I was ecstatic to get to, like, the 3rd round or something to that effect, and then all the Olgar took over, but definitely people have well, the game just, I mean, this is sort of in a, general in speedruns, like, things have just gotten so refined for these really popular NES games, right? Where it's just like the runners just get so good, so much talent and so much technology discovered, and things like practice ROMs are created and community. It builds upon itself,
Mm-hmm. But I mean, we as you say, like the practice stuff as well, especially for those scroll glitches, they're paid dividends. Like some of those really, really precise, difficult to hit tricks there, Kimball, Triss, Shocker all managed to hit them. And at that point, like that time lead becomes quite substantial, but very, very impressive from all our runners.
Yeah, absolutely. Playing at this level, especially in a race situation, which I think their nerves are probably calm at this point. Although then other nerves are breaking up too, because then if you get down to the final 2, then for me personally, I would start to feel all that pressure again too.
Yeah, you're starting to feel like, well, hang on, maybe can we pull this off here? Are we on this? Right,
exactly. So for me, one of the reasons I love participating in a KONOT is you're just running in a pack. It's not head to head. For me, I don't like the pressure or whatever. But especially like in this KONOT, you have 8 runners. The last one I think we maybe had 10 or 12. Where you're just racing in a pack. But then when you start to get down to the later rounds, it gets a little more sweaty. It's like, okay, and then are you going to be into that final round, and then it is a head to head. In our case, we're going to get a best of 3 too.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting because like
I really like that. I'm really glad we're doing that.
The wild swings, like it's so hard to call between these 3 runners because, like, I mean, you've got Triss, the former world record holder, as I said earlier, arguably the most consistent wiggler all time in CV1, probably between Trisk and Wolf, and then I mean Chakra, I mean, is not far as well there either. Like also, as we've seen today, only just come back to the game pretty much, and is already knocking out scroll glitches left, right, and center. And Kimball, who's been running consistently now for the last couple of years, playing at a really high level, who's just getting better and better and better week after week after week. I mean, it's so hard to call between the 3 of them.
Well, yeah, just for reference, for folks that don't know, these 3 runners are 3 of the top 5 on the league. So.
Wow.
We have 3/5. The other people being JC and SPD Wolf.
Yeah. All 3 runners here have a sub-11 time in the game.
Yeah, which is...
a couple of years ago would have been unheard of. Would be like, what are you talking about, sub-11?
Complete next level from what this game used to be just not that long ago. And even with scroll glitches, people were, getting sub-11 was remarkable. It's and then it just has progressed and progressed. One of the things I really liked when SPD Wolf was on his current world record grind was so Triss had gotten the record, as you recall, and I think it was like a 4-second improvement. It looks like, and then Wolf returned to the game. What was it, maybe 2 or 3 months after that? And he didn't just go. What was there, 5 basic scroll glitches, 5 or 6? And Wolf said, "No, that's not challenging enough. Let's amp that up to 10 or 11 scroll glitches." Do you remember that period?
Yeah, it was just like, have another one and another one and another one. How about this one? And it's almost like, oh, what's happening here?
It's like the game wasn't. I mean, the game was already so challenging. If anyone's watched the Fantastic Summoning Soul video about the speedrun, it all takes place pre-scroll glitch era. And even at that point, getting out of level 1 was 3 frame perfects. Maybe call it 2.5, because you get multiple chances, of course, for the stopwatch, but already incredibly difficult to do. And then let's add all this other absurd stuff on top of it. And then Wolf is just amping that even up to, I think, sort of in this case, or actually kind of 11, where all these insane scroll glitches are added on.
Yeah, it almost became like a scroll glitch arm race, because as you say, initially it was just the 2. It was Griddle and Stage 14 that Wolf added in with whips, and then JC added in like a few more, and then Crusher, I think, as well, and then like Wolf came back and added in even more, and it's like you look at like the any percent no scroll glitch run, like Wolf's incredible 11-17, just one of the cleanest runs you'll see, and it's full of like really precise frame perfect stuff. And then you take a run like that, and then you add in several really, really difficult and hard to do tricks. Like, there is still room in the any percent record for CV1,
It's
but that's
wild.
solely because of how much difficult stuff there is. As you say, it's absolutely wild.
Yeah, so I think we are getting our countdown here very soon for our what is this, the 3, 4? So there are 5 races left total potentially. I think
potentially 4. I think, right? Because we've got this one and then a best of 3.
Oh yeah, I'm double counting there. Yeah, so we got our top 3 here.
I mean, I could watch these races go all night, but
I mean, yeah, I know time has just flown the last, I don't know how long has it been, 2.5, 3 something hours. I'm not sure, but it's just so much. I'm so happy being in the booth here as opposed to racing. To be honest, it's so much fun just to watch. You miss so much
less stressful, isn't it? I've got my water here, I've got my blanket, got a nice pillow, just nice and chill. Not all the constant stress of, oh my god, I'm gonna jump into a hole.
Constant. There's no point in the run. Are you safe? There's always a thing to worry about, right?
Yeah, this is gonna come down to some fine margins now. Looks like Kimball started slightly late though. If the feeds are in sync, that's
that's
sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think there might have been some question about whether it was go on 1 or something. I'm not quite sure, but if it does come down to it, I'm sure we can.
Yeah, we can take a look at that. But there's probably maybe. Well, probably it's like 6 or 7 seconds, maybe. So that's.
Is it really? Oh, okay. It's more than just 1 or so. We can probably count from the door. Oh yeah, I see, because he's now just approaching. They're approaching the final staircase, but he's a bit behind. Oh, Triss going back for the watch.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Which you kind of have to, right? Yeah, I mean, you need that watch.
Yeah,
you can't
the
just
alternative is like having to get like a holy water maybe for the bat and then try and recover it in level 2 a bit, but that makes sense. You spend a little bit of time there.
Yeah, So okay, interesting. Yeah, so they're both getting holy water. So for those that don't know, this is maybe a little bit late to be explaining it, but items are on a table and they will cycle through consistently. So typically they want to be getting that stopwatch when they get whammed by the bat there, but if they've already picked up the stopwatch, they will then get the holy water because the item table has advanced 1 more. And it's actually you can control the item table. I'm gonna shut up while they get their crits.
Oh yeah, Trisk and Chakra, I think both hitting a back crit. That's almost in sync, I think. And Kimball, it just froze for me, so I'm not certain. Okay, looks like a backup from Kimball here.
You get the backup, yeah. Good backup, but I'm curious where he's at with if it's a feed delay or if it was a delay on his.
Well, I mean, even then, like missing the back crit's only about 3 seconds, so that's still well within recovery range.
Oh yeah, they are like absolutely in sync right now.
Yeah, like Chakra and Triss, look at this.
I think Chakra might have gotten a slightly delayed, but we could the frame roll here. I think they both hit the frame roll, or I can never tell. But they should be perfectly in sync now. I think they might hit the same frame roll there.
Yeah, they're going for the heart lottery here, so they don't have to grab a big heart.
And none of them win, so that's why it's foolish to play the heart lottery. Now, Shocker actually has to hope to get one here. Okay. Heart lottery is a huge scam. There's no reason to...
Yeah, I just
What are you
the
saving,
heart.
like 2 or 3 frames? Come on.
Yeah, just like, why? Okay, Crusher time. Who's getting it?
I love this.
Is anyone getting it? Oh, Triss gets it. Chakra gets half of it. Oh, I thought they both got it for a split second there. Kimball, what's Kimball gonna pull out? And Kimball gets the other half of it. We combine Chakra and Triss.
Combine the two of them. All right, Trisk now the commanding lead. I was hoping they would all get it. But that's a lot to ask for.
Still a lot of play in this. We've seen what level 3 can do to runners already today, and then not to mention all the different scroll glitches in level 5 as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much that can happen here. So Triss coming in. No, Medusa crits.
Didn't even pick a potential winner for this race, Wookie. I don't. Everyone wins. We all win watching this.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, right? I think my picks have not done very well either.
Let's see how this goes now. A calm 7-2 from Trisk. So far, we get a scary bone, but walks underneath it. That's good.
Oh, that is a frightening. I would have died to that one. I probably. Anything but textbook bone, I can't handle.
Shocker getting the potion in 7-2 as well. That's so clean.
That's so cozy too. And like hitting a full like a high. Okay. Oh.
Really walks into the skeleton.
Nice.
This gets the free frame manip on the rosary there. Has advanced the item table quite far, so probably isn't going to be any sort of God Bridge attempt here, I don't believe.
Can you not? Because if I don't.
I forget where the item table exactly needs to be for God Bridge, but I don't think it should be on. Maybe it should be. Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, Triss goes for a whip and misses it. Hopefully everything's fine.
Chakra is not. Oh dear, Chakra.
Oh, Chakra took a death. Oh no. What was that to?
That 8-2, and he had not. He didn't get the. I don't know if his whip only reps are causing him problems here because he had the axe in 8-2. Oh. So I don't know if he just muscle memory didn't get that.
It's certainly possible. It's difficult to go between categories and whatnot, but
yeah.
Speaking of the whip only, though, the one good thing about that is that now Chakra's going to probably feel pretty comfortable in the recovery process.
He knows what to do here. Me going into Ouija Bridge with no item, I would, or what is it, stage 9 without without an item, but he knows exactly what to do here. He's got world record in this category. He's good.
Yeah, the whip only Ouija strat is actually fairly comfy. It's just you kind of have to know it. You have to kind of get used to it a little bit, and like Chakra plays that pretty perfectly there.
Yeah, so he knows.
We head into cave skip for Triss.
Triss getting 3 whips, not 4. Good. You love to see it. Okay, good. Oh, Chakra went for the mummy crit and he didn't get it. Oh, that.
I respect going for it though. That
you have to do it, right? You have
style
to do
points. I know I said I'd give out a biscuit for a death crit, but you know what? Even a mummy crit attempt there, that might be worth it. Half a biscuit.
Is that the what are the premium biscuits? The what was the?
Don't get me started because I'll be here for the next 20 minutes. But
this will turn into a biscuit stream.
Get a good old custard cream or something. We'll say that. We'll say good old custard cream. Let's see. Hopefully no axes on Fleeman Alley here.
And then, okay, so Chakra's back in good any percent. He's got the stopwatch. Looks he's gonna get bat or cave skip. Oh, he misses the activation. Did he not have enough?
As long whip though, unfortunately, you can still hit cave skip.
Oh, that was the problem there. You're right. I missed that. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's incredibly tricky to do. Long whip cave skip.
You kill the bat that you want to boost on so easily. There's like one place, like one pixel or something that you can stand where you can still hit it, but it's really rough.
Yeah, I've done it before, but it's just complete blind luck that I get it.
I wonder if Kimball might be like neck and neck with Trisk here, because we know Kimball has maybe like up to a 7-second potentially delay here.
Yeah.
And it's like still pretty close. So I'm thinking that this could be quite neck and neck here between Trisk and Kimball.
Interesting. Yeah, Chakra coming up behind. He's doing what he can here, but you know, 5 is really the stage where it all. Oh, and Trisk gets griddle.
And Trisk gets the griddle, just increasing that lead. Oh, he does miss the boost.
He went for the safe boost and missed the safe boost.
Done. That's the worst feeling in the world when you're like, do you know what? I'm going to play this super safe so we get the run going. I'm going to skip the scary free frame boost, and then
I know,
the boost anyway.
But I think because he's not used to going for it, would be my guess.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like, you think you're playing it safe, but you're doing a strat that you're not used to practicing.
Yeah. Oh, so it looks like Kimball did not get it. So.
I mean, if Chakra gets like a griddle and a full breakfast, you know, that gets him right back in it as well.
Yeah, if he can pull all those scroll glitches, depending on what we see now coming up into Breakfast Sandwich Alley here.
Trisk, no bacon for Trisk. Do we get an egg and cheese? Yeah. Okay, no griddle for Chakra. That's good. That's unfortunate. That could have been a big way to make up some time here.
Trisk getting
Let's get a cheese as well.
And Kimball getting vegan bacon, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, let's see.
When Trisk is firing on all cylinders, it's kind of not fair.
Hey, Kimball skips going for like stage 14, just gets the standard race 14. You know what? I think that is a really smart play.
Yeah.
Like, you just consolidate your advantage and then you land that on top of it.
Okay,
it's going to be quite tricky for Chakra to catch up now.
Not for nothing, but Chakra just got task meet on 13-2 there.
Very quick
style points there. Credit where credit is due.
Walks into the bone pillar there. Let's see. I mean, I think for Chakra to get back into this now, it would probably require a death from either Trisk or Kimball, I think. I don't think even if like tiramisu or anything, even a full breakfast here. I mean, it would help, but...
Yeah. Let's see what he gets. Oh dear. Okay.
Gets the slightly high cheese. That's really unfortunate for Chakra.
Trisk, I think, is on a monster pace currently, because he got griddle, he got most of the sandwich. Like, he could be going for an 11-1x pace, I think.
It wouldn't surprise me. Like, the sort of paces that I've seen Trisk hit in a tournament setting, just like, I can't compute it.
Yeah, when he gets those wiggles, they're OP for sure. That clack clack clack. You know, Trisk, I was able to meet up with Trisk and Budsy and Jader recently at Nestfest, and Trisk kindly granted the 3 of us the iBuffalo controller that he uses, the same style of controller that he uses. So it's an honor to even, you know, to play on the same device, and you can hear the, you know, like clack clack clack. It's very satisfying. So.
I was just about to bring that up, the legendary Buffalo controller of Trisk. Just the classic, the legend, because like Trisk went through like I think quite a few different controllers trying to find one that felt good for wiggles. And then, like, I know on his like world record grind, like the D-pad wear on his Buffalo was like just right for wiggles, and he didn't want to like swap it out for a new controller during the grind in case it messed up all of his wiggles.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Chakra is death has gotten loose here. I mean, Chakra knows what to do, but unfortunately,
can recover this. You know, as we say, is set a new whip only world record, and actually managed to capture death again with the whole order. Very nicely done by Chakra.
Looks like Trisk is on track for probably standard, 5 cycle.
Like, yeah.
Dracula didn't get a crit here. Oh, okay.
It's gonna be
should still be fine. He got the safety meat, because I think he would be dead if he didn't get the safety meat. So that's kind of why he gets the meat.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then Kimball got the...
okay, Kimball's going to get a really nice free cycle, I think.
Yeah, that's like
so cleanly done by Kimball.
That was the pause buffer as well.
Wow.
That's really impressive.
So, this is actually... I'm not actually certain. I think Trisk just finishes first, even with the delay, but Kimball's not far behind there at all.
No. Yeah, because they typed on. I don't have second Discord chat, but
So Trisk did hit .done first in the chat, and that does kind of match up with what we've seen with a delay. So I think Trisk just about won that one, but it was close.
Yeah, and I think it's, you know, to your point earlier, it's more about, it's not necessarily who got first anyway at this point, right?
Exactly.
Until we get into the best of 3, but quite an exciting one.
I've seen that happen before, where you just about survive that knockback because you land on the platform, but you literally land on the last possible pixel that you can be on that platform, and so if you try and hit right just before you jump, you just go straight off the edge.
Is that what happens there? Because that's definitely happened to me.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Because it gives you that brief hope of you go through a whole roller coaster of oh god, no, I'm dead too. Oh yes, I'm alive too. Oh god, no, I'm dead again.
That's a really interesting little bit of trivia that I did not know that. But we're seeing Chakra comfortably navigate the clock tower there, knowing the whip only strats, so he knows what to.
Definitely had to deal with some adversity in this run, but has been able to recover, and that's something we've been able to say of racers all day. They've been even when the game has thrown some really tricky situations at them, they've been able to recover and get across that finish line.
Yeah,
played really, really well across the board. Oh, this is a bit scary.
Slightly delayed jump there, and he's got short whip here.
Should be okay here though. Just got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, it seems like this, right? Where it's because that short whip hitbox is so deceptive because it goes a lot farther than it looks like it or than it should, and it's not that Chakra doesn't know that, but when you're under pressure,
it makes it more fine margins,
Yeah, a little bit. But that was a nice recovery here and a good clean.
Hitting some of the Tyson whips there as well, where you have to hit frame perfect whips on Cookie.
Oh, did he? I don't even have the eye for that. That's cool to know. Doing those.
That was very, very impressively finished off and recovered there by Chakra. GG to all three of our racers.
So we are down to 2 racers.
Indeed, Trisk and Mr. Kimball. Trisk I know has won at least one of these before, but maybe multiple. I think Kimball might have placed very well in the previous one. I'm not sure if Kimball's won one before though.
Not that I'm aware of. He's done well. I think this is his best showing in a KONOT. I don't think he's gotten top 2 before. So that was, they both finished. So Kimball and Trisk both finished with an 11:40.
Oh my goodness me!
Remarkable time, especially with the 5 cycle. I mean, that's.
You couldn't ask for better, though, going into this final best of 3 here, could you? Literally, the 2 top, in the previous race, the top 2 runners remaining both finished with the exact to the second time.
That's super cool. I love this. I'm so happy that we're doing a best of 3 for the top 2.
Oh, my heart's going a little bit here. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Oh yes, this is amazing. I love it when it all comes down to this. We've eliminated all of our great racers. They've all had their time to shine, but now we're down to the top 2 here.
As has been pointed out in chat here, I think it's correct that Kimball is the only one that's hit stage 17. I think in this tournament so far, which is another avenue as well.
Yeah,
Trisk's been very consistent, especially as the tournament really has grown into this tournament, as Trisk often does. Has got very consistent, but Kimball is still the only one, I believe, that has hit stage 17.
The only one that I've seen for sure. And it's risky to go for it though, right? Because like you said, it really messes with those Fleaman and the Harpy patterns if you miss it. So there's no clean way to execute once you miss it, right?
Yeah, things can just sort of spiral a little bit quickly from there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I've seen certainly do Trisk do many attempts, and it's some sort of combination of chilling on that left block at the top of the stairs and whipping harpies and sort of jumping down and praying.
Yeah, I think from what I remember, you can sort of you just kind of end as you say on that left block, and then you just beeline it to the stairs. You jump down and just go down and kind of hope the Fleaman don't hit you. I think they still sometimes can though, if it's a bit sketchy. I mean, Trisk would know more about the intricacies of those backups, I would imagine, but it does get a little bit spookier than it would otherwise.
Yeah, so that's that risk reward thing, which now of course we're down to 2 runners, which that can absolutely make all the difference. It's not okay how much, it's like bragging rights. Okay, I got 17, I got first place, it doesn't necessarily really matter, but now of course it does.
And I'm hearing from behind the scenes here that Mr. Kimball is going all out here. No race strength. Okay.
I think you have to do that, right? You have to transition to just going all out for a head-to-head.
I think when you're against someone of the caliber, I mean, it's so many incredible runners in this whole tournament, but like, especially when you are one-on-one with Trisk, someone who in recent years has established himself as like one of the best racers in Castlevania, like just so consistent on the tricks. I think you kind of have to sort of send it a little bit here as Kimball.
You absolutely have to do. Trying to play it safe is not going to win the Trisk. We've essentially moved into a completely different tournament now.
Yeah, I mean, you either play safe and you have to hope like Trisk maybe takes a death somewhere, or has some like other very major setback,
right?
Or you as you say you just send it and just hope you try and squeeze every last thing in you can.
I know what strategy I would do, but I don't think it's necessarily the correct one. Which I always, my strategy for KONOTs is always play it safe. It's tortoise in the hare, and I take the role of the hare, or excuse me, the tortoise every time, where I'm just, play it safe, just do the things don't go for anything, don't go for the 3-frame boost, in stage 13, don't go for the faster boost in 7-1, just do the clunk in 7-2, just very nice and cozy, and if you get through and people, you're faster than other people because they tried to do no clunk 7-2 and things went crazy, then that's fine. But
well, the good thing for us, Wookie, is we don't have to be the tortoise or the hare. We could be the nice passers-by in the park, watching as the hare's... Did it break its leg? I've forgotten what happened in that story now. Anyway, the tortoise won. I don't know who's going to win here, though. It could be anyone. Like, as we talk about Trisk's consistency here, Kimball has put on like one heck of a showing here. Like, has shown being one of the top active runners in the last years, and the constant improvement from Kimball is like paid dividends here. Like this really could go either way.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen both of these runners put up incredible times this afternoon or evening or wherever, morning, wherever you're at. But yeah, it could easily go either way depending on just a few pixels, right? Just a few frames.
It comes down to you do a couple turnbacks slightly better or slightly worse, and you've just saved 12 seconds. That's that. It's a precise and difficult series of maneuvers that both runners are about to have to undertake, and it looks like we'll be getting a head race. It's going to be starting imminently.
And this is also a little bit of a student versus the master kind of a race, because as we said, Kimball is kind of a newer runner has come up, and whereas Trisk is, a former world record holder and has been around. Well, Kimball is coming up and progressing, but in this case, the student has gotten nigh on or at the same level as the master too, which is very interesting to see this dynamic as well.
It's a good point as well, because you often see Trisk and Kimball's stream, helping out or suggesting different things over the the last year or two and like really pushing forward. So has Trisk here sort of trained his own defeat?
He brought about his own demise. So
it's
it looks
sort
like
of like the stuff, speaking of Star Wars, like the Sith, where like one Sith has to defeat its own master or whatever.
Yes, Wyvern, yes. Now we're getting to, for someone who doesn't know the Yoda quote, you know about the rule of 2, so this is good.
Yes, but now we will turn the rule of 2 and we'll chop it in half, because there's only one left standing after this. Who's it gonna be? Could be either Trisk, Kimball.
I love it.
Just finished tied to the second in the previous race. Who is going to take it here?
I hope we get some photo finishes here.
And do you know what my favourite part is? Is the fact that I might be able to keep track of what's happening on only 2 runs.
I know we can. They both got stopwatch, so I think we're gonna. Trisk has been going for this though.
Let's see if Kimball goes for this, because I think Kimball's going full send. But let's
that's
see.
True. He does go for it.
That looked good to me. Oh my god!
You're kidding! Oh no,
perfect, and then Trisk takes a knockback. Oh, what a start for Kimball!
Right out of the gate, he is now 9 seconds ahead. You got to figure
something like that. That's huge. That is.
I don't understand. Did Trisk get the bat he needed, but he just didn't quite get the boost.
I didn't... Sure. I was so
yeah, we both.
Just as I said, I'd be able to watch both.
I know, right? We're like, we can do everything.
On Kimball's early boost.
It's like, what do these do? And he gets the crit too.
Oh, Kimball, let's go.
Oh, and Trisk. Okay, Trisk falling about 12 seconds behind now.
That's what a start from Kimball.
Wow, Kimball right out of the gate. Putting on that's a full jailbreak level 1 is right? Is that what we call it?
I mean that was perfect. Yeah, full jailbreak from Kimball there. Yeah. That was sort of just driving up, lowering down the window, popping on like the shades, the sunglasses, smiling, and driving off into the distance. That was you couldn't ask for any better there from Kimball. Yeah,
firmly in the driver's seat at this point, although that can change.
It definitely can, because I mean, as we say, the Crusher here, you talk about what, like a potentially 10-second lead for Kimball here, but all that would take is a Crusher here from Trisk and not a Crusher from Kimball, and all of a sudden the lead's reversed again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit strange. Are you seeing the HUD up? There's level above the HUD on Kimball's feed. Isn't that a little bit?
I'm seeing it on Trisk's feed, but not on Kimball.
Or on Trisk. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's very strange. Anyways. Am I going crazy?
Oh, Kimball's taking a death to the Crusher! No!
Oh no!
Oh!
Is that because he does those sweaty turn under the Does he do the wiggles kind of in a sweatier way or something like that?
Yeah,
or maybe
did the stopwatch even get activated? I'm not actually certain what happened there.
Yeah, I was too busy looking at the weird thing on. That's my bad. I'll focus on the game now. So Tristan
Twister is evolving, I think.
Yeah, that's it. It's adding to the game.
Just to confirm that this is indeed a best of 3. So even if Kimball can't recover from that setback of that death, it is still. I'm actually saying that though. Is Kimball still ahead?
What?
I think Kimball's still ahead. What? Oh my goodness.
Okay, I think maybe we're syncing. I think we're getting the feeds synced up again.
Sure we are. Like, you think about it. Like Kimball was about 10 seconds ahead, right? And took a death, but like that death is not as much as it looks bad. You know, being in level 2.
Okay. Maybe it's not as bad as we were thinking it was.
Yeah, this is actually Wow. Okay, that. It just shows
Triss got the best coffee.
Level 1.
Triss making up a little bit of time there. He got the best coffee you get.
There's about a second. Let's go.
And a little bit of a slow. Okay. Gets through 7-2. Triss gaining a little bit of time there as well. Get a little bit better of a 7-2.
Yeah, this is I'm like just glued to this right now. This is fascinating. I don't know which way this is going.
We're getting our yeets here. Okay, apparently that wasn't the best. I don't know all the coffee permutations, but it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think best is still if there's no boost required at all, but that one's still.
Okay, maybe it was. Yeah,
Kimball goes full send over the bone pillar there. Triss gets a 3-frame potion manip though, saves a little bit of time, but not much.
Yeah, I love this. This is great. Okay, things happen, but now we're basically synced up again, more or less.
Oh my God, Kimball's going for Godbridge here.
Like he meant it when he's going all out. Okay, I think.
Chris going for standard Ouija way. Oh, Kimball has to like adjust there. If he'd gone full send there, he would have actually ended up in the pit. That was a good adjustment from Kimball late on.
That can be so dicey in that last section. Oh.
It's the right call to go for the meat here.
Yeah, if you're
that will lose a bit of time, I think. But
if you're even at all questioning that, because it'll go catastrophically wrong with those mummies if you don't have that all lined up right on the correct frame rule and all that stuff.
Indeed. Let's see. It looks like Kimball still has a lead here. This is. I don't know if I've seen a race quite like this one before, especially not like. Where it's been such a massive swing in level 1 and then a massive swing in the other direction in level 2.
I mean, from our perspective, you love to see it, right? But also you want them to also do well too. So it looks like we're getting cave skip and we're getting cave skip. I was a little bit low. I wasn't totally sure.
Let's just hope Kimball does not walk off again earlier. That unfortunately was a very unfortunate mistake in the previous race, but does get a...
But
oh, I
yeah, that's a little scary. But you never die from that knockback, right?
No, but a bit of your soul does, I think.
That's true.
It's terrifying.
Okay, we're almost synced up again for Liam and Ellie here. And they should be in no risk of getting the axe here, I think, based on... Or, okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about with Godbridge stuff. Trisk is not, because he got potion, and he did
I think that axe is actually on purpose. Like that, I think the way Kimball does that is kind of to force that drop and it goes behind you, which is clever.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see, I guess the next thing will be Frank where either runner gets that. They'll pull back a second or so. But this is very close.
Okay, I'm sure they're both going to go for crits here.
Kimball misses it. Trisk gets it.
Dirk. Trisk gets it.
Is it?
Dirk gets it? I'm looking at chat. Dirk somehow in the race again.
He's back in it.
Okay.
Oh my
wow.
Lord. Okay.
You love it. You love to see it.
What are we going to see? What have 5 got for us here?
This is so good. Trisk, he's just a machine with this scroll glitch. And he goes for the safe boost again, Trisk. Oh. He's still like saving 7 seconds ish over Kimball, but it could be a sizable amount more.
I say you can make that up with the breakfast, but the way Trisk is playing right now, I'm not sure I would expect Trisk to even miss the breakfast.
Yeah, Trisk gets the amazing things, and then that's just the easy things. But when you get those scroll glitches, it's just.
Yeah, I mean, if Trisk misses 14, like the 14, the cheese specifically, that would be huge for Kimball. But let's see. I think Trisk didn't even attempt bacon there, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I missed that.
Oh, no, I think
did not
right.
want to risk the Aramis block there to potentially risk a bad cheese.
The Aramis block can ruin everything. That makes sense because bacon saves 3 seconds.
Oh, egg and cheese, Trisk.
Come on. All right, Kimball, let's do it. You can do it.
Oh, no egg or cheese from Kimball. That's going to be a hard deficit to fix.
It's going to require a mistake from Trisk, I think, at this point.
I think that's likely. But it does get race 14. That helps. That helps build the comeback a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, Trisk, as you said, is in the driver's seat here, to use a Wyvern analogy. But it's a race. Okay, he's a good pixel there.
Yeah, let's see. Gets through, gets safe. You have to think Trisk is getting safety meat. I think no stage 7's an attempt.
No, I think he's definitely just going to keep doing what he's doing, get safety meat. Now, I think Kimball is probably going to skip it.
I think Kimball has to. I think Kimball has to go for like everything in the book and hope Trisk makes a mistake.
Yeah, it's the power of the buffalo. It cannot be understated.
This is true. I mean, it depends also which way you think about this. Like, if you think the only way Kimball can come back here is a death from Trisk, then maybe as Kimball you don't go full send risky, just risky enough to the point where you can overtake a death.
It's the level of sort of metagames here. Right? I don't know what the correct play is. There's so many layers to that, right? So much nuance to that. But I think Kimball said I think he's going to stick to his guns. I think he's going to go all out. So
I wonder if Trisk might just send it here. I won't. Let's see. Yep, Trisk is sending it.
Wow. Okay.
Takes the damage and doesn't get it. Oh, this is dangerous. Trisk is going to have to go for a hitless free cycle now on Dracula.
Here, assuming he can climb the staircase here. Oh,
I think Trisk wanted to rise to Kimball's challenge of going for everything.
Okay, I like it.
He did say he'll see how he feels when he gets to stage 17, and he went for it.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, he's hitting all the wiggles, right? So it makes sense that he would.
Kim.
Okay. No, he didn't get it. That was like he got half of it, right?
But more worryingly, has also taken the damage in the exact same manner Trisk has, which means would also need a hitless free cycle.
Okay.
Trisk is not having the quickest fight here, but no, should still be okay. Should still be able to recover. I think this should be Trisk's now.
As long as he doesn't, as long as the safety water doesn't betray him here, he's okay. Okay. Oh no, we're taking the slow, safe 6 cycle here. I can understand it. You just don't want to die here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't hug cookies.
Oh, Kimball's cross flying all over and unfortunately takes a death there. Had to try and get to that holy water to try and then hopefully get back to the multiplier, but it wasn't to be. Does take a death, and Trisk finishes up that race strong. But this is a best of 3, everyone.
Yes. Looks like Trisk is saying an 11:38.
Also saying your mind games also got me, Kimball. Almost lost it on 17 there.
I think my speed was behind yours, so I'm pausing to try and catch up. I was about a second behind you.
Like every minute or so.
That's smart. Yeah. Good call there. Almost ripped on. See, the thing about Trisk has a lot of reps. This sounds like kind of a backhanded or kind of a diss, but he has a lot of reps on sort of missing, just attempting 17, right? So he attempts at every run. So he knows, like, because Trisk likes to complete run. And as we come up here, Kimball's finishing up. Oh dear.
Yeah, okay. Trisk often does like much shorter like attempt sessions.
Yeah.
And so we'll often just to kind of make sure to get practice at all the game, we'll just go through and finish most runs. And GG as well.
GG's to Kimball and to Trisk. Yeah, so Trisk has experience kind of getting backups. I know, and that was a really interesting race. It was like kind of like a rubber band effect where Kimball got far ahead and then Kimball caught up, and then Trisk kind of caught up. That was a very interesting back and forth race there.
Yeah, like Kimball took a death in level 2 and was still neck and neck until 5.
Yeah, that was wild. And then it was more. I mean, that was just still Kimball. I mean, he did take the death, not super costly, especially given that crazy start that he got. But it wasn't like there's any large mistakes from Kimball either. There, it was just that Trisk has had a few more scroll glitches there, which is just, it's hard to. Sorry, I'm hearing myself through the thing. Hard to catch up.
It's hard when he's locked in. Yeah, like like when Trisk gets on like this, you just wouldn't bet against him. It's like every run he just hits all of these so precise, difficult tricks with such consistency. Like it just kind of blows my mind. It blew my mind when watching Trisk do world record attempts back then, and like just would stream for like 40 minutes and would just hit all of these tricks, and you'd be like, oh my goodness, like Trisk doesn't need like 8 hours attempt sessions here. Like just give Trisk like half an hour, a Buffalo controller, and a dream, and he's got a chance. He's in there.
Yeah, it's remarkable what he can pull off there.
Okay, race is imminent. This could be our last one, or will Kimball tie the score 1-1 and we go to our third game?
I'm gonna refresh here because I do keep getting some unfortunate buffering. Not that it's the end of the world.
Yeah, I when that happens, you can sort of see the bar kind of move back a bit, and then I just kind of refresh.
Okay, looks like we're on the. I see they're both on the start screen here.
We're on our way. You can see runners here, they're moving between normal and easy constantly as they're waiting to start so that the intro movie doesn't start playing.
Yeah, which that will mess up your RNG if you let it go to the demo, right?
Yeah, like if an item drops in the demo, it will actually affect the item table when you start playing the game normally.
Is that why? I didn't know exactly why that was. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's quite amusing. I mean, imagine if it was optimal to do that, and so you waited for the demo to get to a certain item, and then you would actually start your run. That would be, I think I'd cry.
That would be like Chippendale, where you sort of wait for the demo to play to complete something like that. You wait for the demo to start, I think, and then you start the game, and then it locks RNG for the entire game.
Oh goodness!
So that was actually discovered like relatively recently. I think within like I don't know, well, I guess Jesus 2020 now, but that wasn't always the case, right? There's at some point when they found that.
I mean, I think it's just incredible that, you know, these old NES games you mentioned, like Chip and Dale here, still CV1 as well, where like this so much new tech and strategies are still forming, you know, 40 years after their release almost.
Yeah, it's so crazy to think about, and sort of by happenstance in the case of scroll glitches, where like SPD Wolf has a very good video about it, where like it was known to be a task thing, but not known to be RTA viable until sort of a happy accident.
Yeah, and now Trisk getting the early watch there will he follow up with a back crit? Nope, no back crit. Will Kimball get it? Oh, Kimball goes for the task crit, doesn't get it, and isn't. Oh wow, I think. Okay, that was. It's all. Oh, the bats escaped. That was nearly dicey, and then it was dicey. Kimball was about one pixel away from getting the knockback.
He lived at least. Like, I have died. I mean, I can die to the bat there very easily. It's when things go off there.
Yeah.
It's just he didn't have enough hearts to freeze the bat there, unfortunately, for a backup. But you know, he's through, and there are still plenty of time saves to be had. So I think that's part of him going all out, maybe going for task bat. I think there that harder bat.
Again, it's not a bad idea, and again, Kimball goes for that, you know, all day, every day. And, you know, no, don't need to reinvent the wheel, especially when you're going to need all the time save you have. If you're feeling confident in it, if you know you can, you know, land it pretty often in runs, then why not go for it?
Yeah, and to, again, kind of what we were talking about, where Trisk with the safer boost is like do what you're comfortable doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
And sometimes trying to play safe or go for an easier strat can kind of bite you in the butt if you're not used to going for it. All right.
Let's see though. This is another big moment. If Triss misses this and Kimball gets it, that could turn the tables again here. But they look strong from Trisk, but nope, only half of it.
Yeah,
let's move the block in the correct column as well, but unfortunately it was one too low, I believe, so didn't quite get that one there. So this could be Kimball's moment to get back in this.
Yeah, no for Kimball. I think I'm a little bit ahead of you here now. Yeah, no for Kimball there as well. So we're kind of even in that. So nothing there. I had a thought. Yeah. Thoughts are just kind of racing in and out of my head as I'm just trying to watch everything and keep up.
Same. It's like who knows what's going to happen next. It's the first race was so all over the shop as well.
I know. So Kimball did get the Medusa crit there, I think, which I don't think Triss did, to make up a little bit of time.
Half a second, but as we keep mentioning, Kimball's going to need to claw together every bit of time that he can at the moment.
Absolutely.
No coffee attack from Trisk.
Yeah, okay. So I guess the all-out is not happening, or...
Oh, the skeleton there was not pleased that Triss did not go for coffee, so threw a cheeky, angry bone there.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Kimball does go for coffee, which, as we say, going for everything, but doesn't quite get it there.
No, and Triss taking a little bit of a knockback there too in 7-2, not having the most ideal 7-2, but still getting through there. That's all that really counts.
Let's see.
A lovely air
HP is definitely. If you take another knockback here, if something else slightly goes wrong, you are in a little bit of a danger zone.
Yeah, right. So that's kind of a risk there. But okay, he gets the potion. So all is good. You didn't have to worry about taking that knockback. And I think Kimball, he did get the item there, but I'm not sure.
Let's take a knockback though.
Oh, this looks a little scary.
This is dicey, but Triss going for a standard safe Ouija bridge from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Not having any issues there. Again, this should be okay for Kimball. Just needs to.
Yeah.
Nice and safe bridge. I would not be going for God bridge in this position. Kimball,
No.
Kimball does play it safe with the standard Ouija as well.
Yeah, and could he, with his item table, perhaps not being lined up there? I'm not sure. I don't
Possibly.
really know.
It's not a strat that I ever went for. I heard it say
No, me either.
And you had to manipulate like 3 items. I thought, no, I'm good.
I know that it looks cool, but I don't know all the setup and all the stuff behind it. But so they're about. Well, this is kind of a stage transition apart here, so still pretty close.
Again, this is still certainly in range of a death or a couple big scroll glitches in 5.
Scroll glitches, yeah. Okay, we got 3 whips. Good. Good.
Even a cave skip. Do you know what? There's not been many missed cave skips by any runner today, really, has there?
Oh, Triss got the high pixel, but he should be okay. Yeah, I just was wondering if we were gonna get the curse there. I was holding my breath. Because I don't believe so. I don't. Maybe a couple early on, but very few. And Triss
Can't curse the power of the stalactites today.
No, Triss doing a quick pause there to avoid the knockback. Or it's like a heads-up play there, seeing that the holy water would knock.
See.
And he's good. He should not be getting axed through here unless he does something miraculous, like a bad task, and somehow cycle.
I don't think it would be miraculous from Triss' point of view, though.
No, it would not. And Kimball is still on short whip.
And it's not that far behind. This is a recoverable position, absolutely.
Absolutely. And what is it? You save what, like half a second by not getting short whip?
I think it's like 0.6 if I remember. Like you say 0.6 across the run for not getting the long whip. SPD Wolf added that to the run, and I've never forgiven him since.
Although curiously, I don't think he's had that in a record.
I think it's been in a few records.
Well, sorry, not the current one.
Oh, okay, not the current one. Okay. Well, Triss gets a Frank crit there, but has to do the thing where to finish Frank off again. There's a pip of health remaining. Kimball does get a cleaner Frank crit though. That might help.
So definitely still within striking distance here.
So this is the moment. This is it. Oh, knockback from Triss.
Okay.
Will that mess it up?
It's okay. It's okay. That's.
Oh, the hole. Triss has opened up the hole into the.
Okay, but he got the he did the safe boost cleanly this time.
And didn't end up in the hole. So you actually, literally can die in that hole that you create yourself from the scroll glitch there. Oh, Kimball gets the party block. We're seeing all sorts of new and exciting blocks here, but unfortunately they're not the blocks either runners want to see. You can't get past the block that Kimball just made there. If you try and jump on it, your Simon Belmont will just start vibrating and you'll be stuck until you sort of slowly vibrate out of the block. It's not good.
Yeah, that's a trippy thing to see for the first time. I like showing that to people who haven't seen that before. It's like, what is going on?
What have you done to my beautiful 1980s NES game? How have you? Why has this happened?
Absolutely ruined. Okay, now sort of the moment of truth here. Oh, and Kimball getting task beat there. That's pretty cool.
It's very impressive.
Oh, vegan bacon. At least he didn't get an error miss. So.
Yeah, Kimball's like been doing very well, not only in scroll glitch, but also any percent no scroll glitch as well. Been doing some excellent runs. I think fourth place in that category as well.
He has, he's an excellent time that. Oh, there you go.
With the full breakfast. Oh, Trisk.
Yeah, and that nice roomy double cheese there too. No room for Simon to bump his head.
Kimball's gonna need this to stay in it. Gets the low block on cheese. Doesn't or on egg and doesn't get cheese either. That's unfortunate for Kimball.
Yeah, once again we're in the same position.
3, 4, 5 races. Just Trisk is locked in.
This is why he had the world record, and he's still. I mean, he's second place right now, and if he wanted to fire up and grind again, you definitely could see him giving Wolf a run for his money for that first place seat again.
I don't disagree. Like, Trisk's consistency at the Wiggles is quite unparalleled.
I really want to see them both doing just like world record attempts at the same time, just for my own selfish, reasons.
I think that's what happened last time as well, and I think Trisk got it about a month before Wolf did, as you said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite the grind.
Yeah. Well, that was a great time to be a CV1 spectator, if nothing else.
Yeah, there's definitely been certain periods over the game's history where there's been like multiple world record contenders all going at it at once. Like, I'll never forget before the scroll glitch, the race for the first 11-19 between Wolf, K-Mac, and Capture, and that was like an incredible sort of journey as well. And
I've heard of that time, but I was not around in the CV community, unfortunately, to watch that one. But I've heard tell.
Oh, yes, and again, these runners are doing excellently here. I mean, Trisk, gotta be safety mate here, surely.
Oh,
he's going for the 17 again, Trisk. Well, gets half of it. Gets the low block.
But see that he's got those reps to know what to do, right? When he misses it, he just does a couple whips.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're in the
Okay.
danger zone. Rescue scaring me,
Okay.
friend.
Okay, we're safe. But now he has to
Now
go
it's
for
icy.
that.
Hit the
That-
free cycle again.
One hit from Dracula and he's dead now. And that could, you know, if Kimball gets through here cleanly, that could be the race.
It could be. I mean, there's a chance here. There's definitely this all comes down to the next sort of 15 seconds.
Kimball does not get it.
Oh, Trisk! I don't know what's happened here with Trisk. That does not
Oh no!
not get the multiplier. It's now ended up with a holy water with no
Oh
multiplier.
no!
This is
Oh
going to be quite a
no!
long fight. Is this
And he's
doable for
one
Kimball?
hit.
Kimball gets a 2 cycle here. Is this? No, I don't think so.
No, I think Trisk would. But Trisk doesn't have the multiplier. Yeah, so the cookie fight is.
Maybe. No, I think. Oh. Well, again, it all comes down to like Kimball would need a 2 cycle, absolutely.
I think.
Oh,
No! Oh, Trisk!
okay, Kimball just needs to take a so he just
Okay,
might
he
get
gets
the
a 3 cycle. And this is Kimball's to lose. Okay. My feet is buffering.
My feet is just froze at the same time. Like, this is not the time.
Okay, he's good. Okay, he should be. I don't want to say anything until he does it.
And Kimball
And he
ties
does it.
up 1 to 1.
My. Okay, we are going to a game 3.
Pulls it out at the last moment. So
Wow.
you thought I was done. You thought I was out of it. No, my name is Mr. Kimball, and I'm right back in this score, tied 1 to 1.
Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I mean, I'm so happy we're getting a game 3. Obviously, Trisk not having the Dracula fight he wanted there, but, you know, from a spectator perspective, we're all winners.
Yeah, it's
here.
like I feel terrible for any runner that ever like loses a run on
Yes.
Dracula. It's a horrible feeling. But
It's the
also
worst.
game 3.
I know, right? It's the duality of feeling. It's like, I'm so sorry, Trisk, but oh my god, yes.
Kimball was
yeah, I'm just-
apologising for poor gameplay, but there was no apology required because Kimball's gameplay throughout this whole tournament has been top notch. And at the last moment there, pulled it out of the very top draw as Trisk also gets across the finish line here, and game 3 cometh.
Yeah, this is what we all wanted to see. Now is what it's all about. The last 3 or so hours have all come down to this. One game of Castlevania.
It says, okay, no more 17.
Yeah, the 17. That was what did him right there for sure. But you know, kudos for going for it.
And remember, at the start, that race started with Kimball having the bat escape there, had to really struggle to recover in level 1, and then pulled it all the way back to the point where it was in striking distance.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. You're totally right, because he had to do the whip only back kill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can never do that. I just die, look like a total noob there. So yeah, and also just like the mental fortitude to just keep on with that, right? Just like we're not gonna let it bother you. You're just gonna keep on, just keep going.
And here we go again. Countdown's coming. The second now. We begin the clash of the titans. The former winner Trisk with the up-and-coming multi-world record holder across multiple categories, Kimball. Who's gonna take it? Who's gonna take it?
Updating my feed so I can be on top of everything. Ah.
I was going to ask you for a prediction, but I feel that would be mean because I couldn't possibly tell you.
I did so upset. Who can tell? Everything is up and down, topsy-turvy. Who knows? Okay, I love that they both get stopwatches. You can see they have that consistency of how to. I mean, it's a simple. Oh, you just jump and whip. It's like it's frame perfect with their.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll go for this activation here. Like, I think they've both hit it multiple times today, so
Yes.
they could do it.
I think they
more
both
likely.
know that the other person has been going for it, so maybe you need to go for it.
It's possible.
Let's see. You can see the. Okay, it looks like.
I
Okay.
think Triss got it.
Nice. Okay.
Frame perfect activation from Triss there. It's going to be 3 seconds ahead of Kimball, but nope, no bat boost disasters there for Kimball, so just only loses the 3 seconds.
Thank God. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Now Triss has done 2 frame perfects. Can he do 3 frame perfects in level 1?
Full jailbreak. The mythical Castlevania 1 jailbreak.
Oh, okay.
Kimball misses it as well. Okay, no back crit on our last race here, so it'll just be 3-second lead for Triss coming out of this level approximately.
Only did 2 of 3 frame perfects. How dare he?
Just only 2 frame perfects. Triss be falling off.
It's so absurd to think about.
I know,
and that's just in stage 1.
Wild. Just how good these 2 runners are.
Yeah, Kimball is really he's just shot up so nicely, compared to the last couple of KONOTs, which he did well, of course. I'm not trying to knock him; he did very well, but get into the top 2, this is awesome.
I don't know, like as I keep saying with Kimball, like in the last year, Coops % world record, easy mode world record, damageless world record, 4th place in any percent no scroll glitch and whip only. Like Kimball is now very quickly becoming quite a seasoned Castlevania competitor. Like really impressive stuff.
Yeah, really cross-training there, I'm sure, has helped him a lot for things like this, too. Just knowing all the different strategies and really kind of seeing the full range of the game. All those different categories.
Exactly, and here we go, another really big moment. This could be the biggest crusher of the night here if either of them get it. Nope, no for Triss. Oh, Kimball gets the second half and not the first. Okay. Still only about 3 seconds between them.
Still anybody's game. Part of me wanted to see someone, maybe Triss go for Pineapple Express, but it wouldn't make sense.
No, that's a ridiculously hard trick. I don't think Triss went for it maybe occasionally, but never went for it like super seriously in runs. I don't think it's so difficult.
No, it would be very silly to go for that. But both they're getting the Medusa crit there, so that's nice. Nice clean play there.
It's hard to even want to say anything. My eyes are just glued to this right now. It's like, who's going to come out ahead in this? It's like nothing in it.
Okay. Coffee? No. Kimball going for it.
Oh, takes a knockback on there, trying to go for coffee from Kimball. That's the dangerous of coffee.
Okay, but still getting a nice boost out of that. Now, I'm not sure, taking a lot of damage, though, which could come back to bite him.
Can recover this. This just needs to not panic. And Kimball's someone like we talk about Triss finishing runs. Kimball is someone else that also finishes a heck of a lot of runs. That experience built up over a long time definitely helps being all these different varied situations.
Okay, Kimball went for the 50. He did get the heart, which he needed. That was a 50-50, right? So he has enough hearts to complete the game, but he only had 1 heart after 7 too.
Mm-hmm.
And he did get it from the candle, which is 50-50 from each candle, so he won that roll. Nice.
Does get the free frame manip there, Kimball, but unfortunately the item table was on the money bag, not the potion or the rosary, so it doesn't get much benefit out of it, but it just shows that Kimball is still locked into the timings,
Yeah, that feels like it's a little bit of a consolation. It's not a good consolation prize, but at least you know that you got the 3 frame, right? Like, you did the thing.
It's still vibing, Like, things might... Oh, the vibes are off, Wookie, the vibes are off, we'll take another knock.
Just hang in, Kimball. Okay.
I was not sure about that fireball because the timing was off. That was...
Yeah, that looked a little scary, but it luckily, it all worked out. And then
I would have gotten the meat here. I
can't believe he didn't go for the meat. I cannot believe he didn't go for the meat.
That's the difficult to land as well. Oh god.
That's really nice. That's really bold to risk it.
So J-Duck's telling me there that Kimball actually has a backup for that, so he can get back onto the Wii bridge pan even if
it's still in a race though. That's so dicey to go for that because you're not.
I mean, it's incredible that he knows it. I didn't know to get onto the Wii bridge.
nerves of steel there to go for it though. You know, in a race setting.
2 cave skips coming up.
Okay.
So,
we haven't missed any cave skips since like the first maybe round at this point. Like
wild.
everybody was hitting it.
it's not the easiest trick in the world. Like when I learned CV1, like cave skip was something I missed like most of the time. Like it's even now I still would struggle with it. But like you watch the top runners now in CV1 and they almost never miss a cave skip. It blows my mind.
I know, it's where like the things that used to be very challenging and difficult are just they're table stakes, right? Like you just you just have to do it. See if Kimball, okay, he's not getting that, maybe that sort of that back axe. I don't know a lot of his harassment. Either way, we're all safe.
About 5 seconds in it from what I can tell roughly. So
Okay.
we're talking within one scroll glitch of difference here.
Yeah. Or like 1 Dracula cycle or so. Yeah. maybe 1.5 Dracula cycles.
Yeah, I think Dracula cycles maybe like 3 seconds. So, but yes,
I think
short than 1.
So still incredibly close.
Triss with a Frank Brit there. Well, missing the Frank Brit unfortunately there. So probably gonna be talking maybe 6-7 seconds here for Triss over Kimball.
Oh again, man,
be a great.
I'm getting nervous now because this is where it all, you know, this is the big stage.
With how Trisk has been hitting these today, it's hard to think he'll miss them, but let's see. God, fires up the griddle, Trisk.
There it is. Oh, he's just too good with that. Okay, thank you, Trisk. You went for the fast boost and you got it. There. You love to see it.
Kimball not quite firing up the middle.
Oh, okay, that's a big deficit.
We're talking maybe 20, almost 20 seconds maybe in it now.
Okay. Triss not going for task meat. That's unfortunate. That's a meme, really. Then.
Death for this to continue, or for Triss to have a really messy breakfast. Like I'm talking, like the beans have gone everywhere, the cheese is on the floor. People are collecting you out of the diner. That's the breakfast Triss is going to need to have for Kimball to get back into this level 5.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
No bacon, Triss, though.
Yeah, but also no air miss block, so.
Let's see. I mean, Triss misses this. This could be an opportunity for Kimball. Gets the egg, gets the cheese, and gets double cheese. Triss, you cannot be this good. You can't. It is not allowed.
This is dirty. This is just this is a filthy scroll glitch all over the screen right now.
Was how hard it is to be as consistent at this as Trisk is.
Yeah, it's really hard to sort of overstate how difficult these things are that he's just pulling off time and time again. In a race setting, no less.
Kimball does get some cheese there.
Okay.
Would almost certainly need Triss to have another potentially Dracula-based disaster.
Yeah,
here.
And Triss. Yeah. Okay. And Triss is definitely not going for 17 again, so we can't. He can't. No. Oh. My feet is buffering. Okay.
My feet's buffering as well. I don't know what's happened. Okay.
Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. That was like a. You know, like a cliffhanger.
That was a heart in mouth moment there for Trisk.
Oh, he had it. I don't know what happened there. Just a little bit of a little misinput or something like that. And okay, Kimball is making a little bit of time here by going for the very clean.
Trisk as well there. That could be something that can get into your head. Like I remember when Trisk was doing world record attempts, there was like a few streams in a row where like multiple runs were sadly lost for Trisk to that death fight. And it's the sort of thing that gets into your head, and once you make that mistake once, it sort of seeps in again. And so good to recover there. So
that's like, oh, that's another paranoia I have to have, you know, right? Like something else. Add it to the checklist. So I think Kimball's got to go for 7 here.
Kimball has to, I think, and Trisk is almost has to be safety meat, surely. Yeah, definitely going for the safety meat this time. That is the call.
Yeah, just nice and clean. 2Snag would not approve, but you know what?
Yeah, I think to go for that, the final race when you are definitely already ahead by that much, it is not a risk. It would have required next level dedication to the Wiggles to pull that one off.
Right. Okay, Kimball. Okay. Kimball's not going for it. Interesting. Maybe it was a hard setup, or I'm not sure there. But
I'm not sure. I think possibly as well. It could be to what I mentioned earlier, where you know the only way you're getting back in is. I mean, I think Kimball said earlier wasn't, but I suppose you might kind of have a feeling that you might need a death from Trisk here.
Yeah. No crit, so Trisk is on a healthy 5 cycle here though, with plenty of health. So it would. I don't want to jinx anything, but okay. Well, I'm going for a 6 cycle. But still, I mean...
Gets through Cookie Monster, has all the multipliers, has everything he needs, and Trisk, with a machine gun and Tyson whip fight, is closing this out, and Trisk will be your 2025 Castlevania 1 Retro Gaming Live TV KONOT winner. Once again, congratulations, Trisk. An incredible performance.
Trisk.
And also an incredible performance from Mr. Kimball as well for that second place. Just a huge, huge, huge performance here from both runners. Absolutely. And every runner we've had. All 8 of our runners today have put out some very, very classy Castlevania.
Indeed, well said. Now, did Trisk win the last KONOT, or is it Wolf? I can't remember.
I think it might have been Trisk, but I could be misremembering. Yeah. I think Wolf beat Trisk in one of them, and I think maybe Trisk took another one, but I'm not certain.
I feel like it was Trisk. If that's true, he's won 2 KONOTs in a row, which is kind of mind-boggling. But, I mean, Kimball certainly gave him his run for his money there.
I mean, if you gave me like a pub quiz and the question was who won any specific Castlevania tournament, I would just put Trisk down as, even if I didn't know, it's just my sort of safety answer. I've got a good chance of being right.
Yeah, he's really tough to beat.
Yeah, that was a solid performance there from both runners. I mean, Trisk, just two on point with those were just incredible.
Yeah, it's not like Kimball made any big mistakes or anything like that, but just when Trisk when the Buffalo is firing on all cylinders, what can you do? Exactly,
it's just incredible. So I guess that is it. But thank you to all of our racers here for that, for the putting this on in 2025. Still doing some great whip and holy water action. Thank you for Wookie for joining me, and thank you for Retro Gaming Live for very kindly helping us put all this on for everyone. So thank you all.
Well said. Thank you, Wyvern. It was a pleasure doing cons with you, and
same to you, Wookie. An absolute pleasure and a privilege as always.
And there's still much more to come on the Retro Gaming Live TV stream. Has been going for many hours today, so stay tuned for lots of great content, Halloween horror themed.
Indeed. Have a lovely day, all.
Hey, thank you. I'm exhausted. I didn't do anything.
Very good race.
Yeah, Kimball, what a comeback, or a rise, Are we late? It's still coming through on screen.